Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are. Bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view. With a voice so smooth and a smile so bright, she's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop in, stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. Asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true. Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop in, stay a while, you'll feel right at home.
Salute everybody. Welcome to Switching Lanes with Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Let me get my y'all. Happy Saturday to each and every one of y'all too. Happy Saturday. Look, I'm trying to get it together, and this one I think I got everything I need. It's like you're not ready. Let me find my copyright disclaimer. There it go. I hope all of y'all having a blessed Saturday. The weather's beautiful. It's not raining. It is. She's. All right. Let me get my shout outs in. Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second, and I got y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. Eyes are back. Thankful. Hey, sister. Hey, Ryder. What it do? She said, how is everyone doing today? I pray all is well. I'm good. Hey, Foxy. To Roxy. Hey, love. I'm doing great. How are you, Queen? I'm good. How you doing? Thankful. She said, I'm doing well. Good afternoon, sweet honey. How you doing? She says, well, on this rainy Saturday. Look, it was raining like yesterday and the day before, so it's not raining here today, so I'm super okay. Hey, Noel Wilson. Welcome. Hey, Virtuous. Hey, my love, my riders. Kristen, what it do, sisters? What it do, Zilla? Happy Saturday. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Belinda. How you doing, love? You love the song? I know, me too. Royal. Hey, Detroit. What it do, Ryder? Liars everywhere. Liars everywhere, TV. Salute. I like that. Light them up. Salute, Riders. You love her. Thank you, Foxy. Hey, Tracy. Hey, love. Please be kind and hit that like button. Yeah, I love the song. Thank you, Royal, my sister, my rider, Colette. Hello. Net Baby, what it do? Top Flight Sister. Girl, I'm loving this song. I know. Man, salute to the AI and her team, the AI lady and her team for making those songs for me. Hey, Eno and Bella's mom. Hey. Hey, Portia, my sister, my rider. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. And everything I say here today, y'all hear, it's going to be alleged. Hey, Candy, what it do, sister? How y'all Saturday going? How's everybody else's Saturday going? How is everybody else doing in child making out sickle cell song? Praying for you, Ellen Love. Praying for you, okay? What it do, Marisha, my baby? What it do? Happy Saturday, even though I just seen it, but happy Saturday. Little pink, my favorite color. Yeah, I got my nails done pink, so I'm just it's a pink week for me until I figure it out for the rest of the week. Hey, Miss Five, what it do? Sagittarius. Hey, Michelle, what it do? It's raining here, y'all. I'm sick of the rain. Hey, Yolanda, what it do? What it do, sister? Yeah, I'm over it. Hey, Drea, what it do? Happy Saturday, love. Sage is my brother. Happy Saturday, Valerie. Hey, happy Saturday, Cynthia. And my sister Michelle. Happy Saturday to y'all. For real. I really need you to check your email I sent to you earlier. It's important. Let me see. Because I ain't in a rush. All right, y'all. For some of y'all, the packages are sent. I did see y'all merch. It is super like fire. I was like, at Detroit, I didn't see you. Let me see y'all. Somebody's calling. I don't know that. I didn't see nothing from you earlier, Detroit's finest. I've been looking at my um emails. I know Miss Reed hit me up. Hmm. Trying to see, but I'm at 9 o'clock. Hmm. Hmm. Um, I seen a couple people hit me up, but I don't know. Like I ain't see your name like to be like that's you, sister. So I don't know. That song was nice. Thank you, Virtuous. Hey, Alicia. My daughter and grandkids went on a run and walk for cancer this morning. Okay, Kristen. I know somebody just hit me up about doing a live about letting people with cancer. It's raining there, telling their story, and I'm all for it. Life after cancer, and while dealing with cancer. Hey, Tammy C. I mean Tammy. What it do? My bad. I got a Tammy C. I got a Tammy. My bad, Tammy. I'm sorry, sister. Hey, Denise. What it do? Thank you, sister. I can't wait to wear my jacket. Okay, man. I can't wait to get my other merch. Hey, Nisha. I can't wait to get my other merch out. I'm super hype about it. I'm super hype. And salute to everybody that okay. All right, sister. I'm trying to get thanks to everybody that has supported the brand. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all like it and stuff like that. Sister Nisha put her order in yesterday, so I was excited. She said beautiful day in South Carolina, ready for the family cookout. Here until then. Okay, good. Stop that about that cookout, Royal. But I'm in the Carolinas, so it is beautiful here. I'm in the Carolinas too, not South Carolina, but it's beautiful here too. What's the link to order? You hit my email right here, and I'll send you the information. And salute to the oil for making my logo. It was super dope. There goes my email. I just dropped it in the chat. Um, Good morning, driving to work. Okay, Ross, sister, be careful. All right, sister. Thank you, light 'em up. Just hit my email, Miss Denise. Just email me. Yeah, just email me and we'll work. We'll go from there. Okay. Hey, Yolanda, what it do? She said you good. Sorry, Miss Tammy. I am. Let me get through these. Okay. Yeah, salute to Dior. Shit, that was a beautiful. Hey, have you seen us podcast? Welcome to the Riders family. You are in blue, sister. You are in blue. And Novi is in blue as well. Welcome to the Riders family. Salute to my sisters and my riders and all of my riders. Salute to y'all. I'm working on I'm about to meet my dad's side of the family today. Okay, Miss Tammy. Nice. That's real nice. Salute to everyone. Okay, hey sister. But I'm glad everybody's having a beautiful day, even if it's raining. You gotta make the best out of the days because they be like, that's how I be. With the days. Thank you, Miss Yolanda Randolph. Thank you. Now I only need 9 more. Even if it's 99 cents, guys, I do got a YouTube goal of 10. And it doesn't have to be anything big. It just, it's an incentive given to us by YouTube. And I take advantage of it. I do. Because they want to steal more money from us. So okay, that's nice, Kristen. Let me hit her. She said package sent. Okay. Yeah. Once I get back home from meeting them, I'll order. Okay, take your time, love. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your family. Yeah. Alicia, I seen yours. I was like, let me tell y'all something. There's something about the pants to go with it. And I was like, I need that. And I need that. Thank you, Sister Flight. Thank you. You get yourself together. Flight's great going to surgery this morning. So prayers to her. Prayers to my sister, little mama. She just got out the hospital as well. So praying to my sister, little mama. Thank you, Miss Tammy. Thank you, sweet honey. Thank you. Hey, Miss Ree. Miss Ree, you did hit me up. That was you I was talking to, right? On my email, correct? Just want to make sure that that was you. Thank you, Top Flight, my sister, my rider. Thank you. But happy Saturday to you, Miss Reed. Thank you. Thank you, sweet honey. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. I'm so mad, Alicia. I don't know why I didn't. Hey, sister, happy Sabbath. 12:30, I'll send it. Hopefully you'll speak on it soon. I think I did. Yeah, I got a couple things to talk about today. So I'm about to get started. She said, yes, love. Okay. Long as that was you, sister. I just want to make sure. But yeah, today's the day. Okay, sister. Thank you. Thank you, sweet honey. Thank you, my riders, for real. I'm waiting on my sister. Color and size. Okay, sister. That's fine. How many more? Stop that. Foxy 2 Roxy. I got 7. Praying for healing from all of us. Thank you, and Bella's mom. I love you too, Yolanda. Thank you. It's a couple of things I want to talk about today, but Alicia, it's on fire. I don't want to send it to you and mess it up, but I'll send it to you. I send y'all's top flights. I seen top flights. I seen my homegirls in Kentucky, and I hope y'all like them. This is just the beginning. So after expanding and stuff, I really want to do great things with it. It's like, okay, yeah. Just make sure it was you. Just make sure. Thank you, Virtuous, my sister, my rider. Thank you. I just want to make sure that my grandkids got me to go to the soccer game this afternoon. I enjoy that. Hey, Betty, enjoy that, love. And Betty, I hope you're feeling well as well. Praying for my sisters and my riders. Love you, sis Belinda. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. Thank you, Portia. Thank you. And I hope y'all like y'all merchandise. And like I said, praying to all y'all that's not feeling well. My sister Belinda as well. Little Mama, Regina Dior. Shit. My sister Regina Dior. Who else is it? Somebody just said they're not feeling good with the sickle cell. See, I'm going too far. All right, let's get to it. So, y'all know I like to do my conversations and stuff like that and have a good time with y'all and kick it and break stuff down and just conversate. Y'all, I cannot find my candy. I cannot, for the love of me, y'all, I can't find my damn candy and I'm getting upset. Like, where did I put my candy? Like, did I put it in my, I don't know. I need my candy. There go Tammy C. What up, Tammy C? You have a blessed day too, Tammy, and enjoy your family, okay? Thank y'all for sending prayers up to my to our family. Let me say our family, and stuff like that. But something that's really been bothering me that I think needs to be a discussion And I think a lot of us have let it just kind of go over our heads and stuff. Because I do look at this site. I do. I have looked into this site to see about jobs and other things like that. And it's just like, I'll see the outfit. Thank you. It's my little short outfit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Had to go get a lot of pink things, girl. I always got to go, whatever my nails is. I gotta, if I do purple, I got number purple stuff and orange, number orange stuff, red. And so I like to kind of incorporate the colors, Miss Ree, for real. And you know what I'm saying? Just incorporate it in. Yeah. Thank you, sister, for the gifted membership. If you get the gifted membership, please tell my sister, my rider, thank you. You know, let her know y'all appreciate that gifted membership and stuff. Healing tall, not feeling too good spiritually, physically. And also, have you seen us podcast? You know, prayers to my sister and anybody going through things. Foxy to Roxy, praying for her and wishing her nothing but the best. She's dealing with some things with her grandchild. You know, where we talking about people trying to get their kids out of situations, and she is dealing with that right now. So prayers to her. And Betty, my sister Betty, is not feeling too good. So prayers to her as well. So prayers to all of y'all and stuff to for a speedy recovery and things like that. So yeah. Yeah, if you got another, thank you for the other gifted membership, sister. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy C. I appreciate that. Hey, Delta Night. Hey, thank you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. So you know, a lot of time we use say, hey Cindy, what it do, boo? A lot of time we she said, yeah, it's thicker than a snicker. You rep our deep pocket, as my brother would say, women well. Yeah, I'm a BBW, baby. I love the skin you in. Love the skin you're in. The cushion, it's all that for me. Something to squeeze. I'm a teddy bear. I am a teddy bear, Miss Ree. You hear me? Hey Valerie, how you doing? Yeah, I'm a teddy bear at heart. So, you know. Denise said facts. Yeah, yeah. Hey Miss Elaine, how you doing? Happy Saturday, love. Yeah, so I, you know, love squeezing for the pleasing and stuff. I love being thick bone. I wouldn't have it any other way. It just is what it is, you know. And I'm embracing who I am. I'm loving me every day. I'm finding me every day, finding more about me, taking time out for me. Like have you seen us podcast? Said sometimes we pour into so many other people, we forget to pour into ourselves. So yeah, and loving, embracing my skin, embracing my marks, and you know any kind of scars, embracing that. You know, just being me and loving me. That's it. You're a BBW too, okay, sister? Pink is your color. Thanks so, Miss Cindy. Hi, Candy Cane, my love. Welcome. Praying for all who's dealing with some stuff right now. Thank you, thankful. Hey, Leticia, what it do, sister? Hey, pretty amazing. Welcome. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Yes, God, you his image, so I love the skin. Okay, Yolanda, you better. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. And y'all beautiful too. Y'all, I'm looking at my melanated sisters in the chat like, y'all beautiful. Oh my God. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. Come through midriff. Okay. Hey Reese, good morning, sister. I love how I love seeing your pictures. Look at my sister flowing right there. You're giving very soft girl air. I love to see it. I love to see in pink or red. Portia, that's what I mean. I said red next. I said just some red. And I think I want to get my hair red this week when I go home. I already paid for my deposit, but I'm like, damn, what color do I do? A blonde or do I do a red? Because when I got the red on, I'm first, you know. Girl, every time you eat them Jolly Ranchers, I want some. I keep forgetting to get some. Detroit, get them. Get you some. Shining light, sister. I love you. I miss you. Hey, D boys, what it do? You're beautiful too. All y'all beautiful. We are beautiful. Naomi said, thank you for the gift of membership. Welcome, Naomi. Hey, Erling, my sister Marada, and I am going to be on tonight. Yes, blonde will pop on that chocolate skin. It does. It does, Wanda. It really does. But something about a red, too. I'm just first. But I said with my blonde, I could just about rock anything with my blonde. And I know I'll be one. So I think I am going to do blonde and stuff. So that's just why I am with it. Yeah, red. Your red is making me mad. But I want some. Yeah. Yeah, she said, please reach out to me. That's what's up. And, extending. Um, yes, so red after. Yes, Wanda. Okay, sister, keep journeying. Keep journeying. Well, let me get into this. Like I said, I hope you guys have a blessed Saturday. Prayers to each and every one of my sisters. And after anybody going through anything, great thing about Capricorns, we look good in any and every day of color. Okay, Reese, and I'm a girl of color. You been cooking? Okay, Tammy C, send me a plate. She said get the red. Okay. But one thing I love is to try every color. I've had my hair purple, blue and blonde. One side blue, one side blonde, one side green, and I'm talking about hunter green. One side blonde, one side orange, one side blonde. I love color, and I just try color to see if it goes with me. I try curls. I try straight hair. It just depends on to see what goes and stuff like that. I had lime green. I love color and I love trying new things because if you don't try it, how would you know it works? I had champagne pink. Everything works out for me. Everything. I had just red coils in my hair. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see all my pictures. You know what I'm saying? So I love hair. I love getting my hair done. I love like taking care of me. Taking care of me. If nothing else, a good pampering me makes me feel good. When ain't nothing else going good, I take time out to pamper myself and I feel a little better. Maybe not 100%, but I feel way better than I did at anyone. I'm in a place where I can just be listening or understanding in her heart. Thank you, sister. Hey, Lizzie, my love. Hey, Tommy, what to do? Y'all make sure somebody drop a Still Swinging podcast. That's Shane Brock's day one. So y'all make sure he does have a channel. So make sure y'all subscribe to Still Swinging podcast. Somebody drop La Lizzie's link for me. La Lizzie's been over there doing true crime. She's doing amazing at it. You know what I'm saying? She's just starting. So bear with her and go over there and be supportive to these content creators, okay? My sister Zen has a channel. My sister Alma has a channel. All shades and colors and sizes. Be proud of who you are. We are amazing, okay, Denise? Miss Park, I finally found the Jolly Ranchers rope. And I didn't know they had lemon head ropes. They don't got those. I need to see now. Thankful. Thank you, Leisha, for the gift of membership, sister. Salute Smoke to the Bone. Smoke to the Bone is also a content creator. Smoke to the Bone also does barbecue. So if you're in the Dallas, Texas area, he does set up and he be smoking the hell out of that barbecue. And he also gives back to communities. The hurricane relief, he goes and feeds the people, and that's amazing work. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Smoke to the Bone, okay? Come on now, Capricorn sis. Let them know I am. Veronica Vest send me a request. She said send a request. She's Veronica Vest on Facebook. I love the color too. We can rock it out. Man, Wanda, I'm telling you, I love a color. I love a curl. I love a straight. I did the rainbow. Cindy, I ain't did the rainbow before, but I wanted to. And I want to do like a teal. I want to do like a teal and a teal and a blonde just to try it. Just maybe one side, maybe just the teal in the front. On one side. And yes, we do love color. We don't care to take the risk. Caps, love to look good. Self-care is the best care. Y'all better know it. Miss Parker, I think I'm going to put you and Shane together on my shirt. Staying ass gone on. Still deciding. Not staying ass gone on. Stop that, sister. Hey, Kalila. Good morning, sister. Well, good afternoon, sister. What's your IG? It's the same as my Cash App going across the screen. It is Cancer Me Happy. I'll put it in the chat real quick. Then I'm going to get started on this good commentary because I want to be here for a little while. Because I'm going to be back later on tonight, so I'm not going to stay too long, but just long enough. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate that super sticker. Thank you. I do. Any color looks good when you're mailing it. And I've had a lime green. I had a purple and a lime green together, and it was cute. It was self-care is part of behavior activation. I like your hairstyle now. You do. It was just something to do. It was like I needed a bun. It's actually a ponytail, y'all. 2 ponytails mixed. Then I got it braided, and then I got it wrapped around and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay. I know that's right, Christy. She said, "Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you." Yeah, well, y'all welcome. What's going on, Kalila? Nice. I love true crime. Yeah, make sure y'all sub. Okay, thank you, Alicia. And drop Lalizi's, please, Alicia, if you don't mind. I appreciate you, sister. Lemon hair ropes, OMG. I know. Hi, Isha. Good morning, sister. Cynthia, right? It is a bit for it's class. It is for now. Hey, Black, and Missing Children is also a content creator. Make sure y'all go subscribe. She's doing an awesome job over there, dropping them short clips. They're amazing. So when you want to start a podcast, sometimes you can just drop clips like she's doing and stuff like that. You don't have to go live to start making revenue off this app. So look into that. And if you got something you incorporate with your family, cooking and Bible time and stuff like that, people look for everything on this app. So start taking a blueprint and off of these content creators and start your own. And I'll definitely support. I'm gonna drop your link, sister. And hey, happy Saturday. So yeah, she's doing a good job over there. There it goes. Right there, D Boys, my Instagram love. Thank you. Have you seen us podcast? Drop your link as well. Have you seen us podcast is also a content creator, and she talks about the missing children and stuff. So she's been doing this before we started talking about the kids. She really has been on our kids missing, and I love it. Shank was calling people stank all night long. Girl, that's what he do. It was a nice Kristen. Tootie looked amazing. Let me say this first and foremost before I get started, because I got to get started. But shout out to Tootie Uncensored. Man, it was a beautiful event. I loved how people embraced the pink and the yellow, the event. Whoever coordinated everything with you and for you, it was an amazing job. I love how you greeted the guests. You treated them as if you knew them forever. It was amazing. Yo, hospitality is, that was God sent. That's your assignment, I see as well. So salute to Tootie Uncensored and stuff. And Tootie, I got something for you. I hope you and Bella like it. I'm excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And also to one more thing. I am going to give away merch. I'm going to give away Black Proverbs merch. I'm going to give away some Gone On and Bitch Gone On merch. So, I'm going to do like a trivia for one, for maybe the Black Proverbs in one hoodie, for the Bitch Gone On or This the Gone On, a hoodie or a t-shirt. But I'm going to do a trivia to see who's been paying attention. And then it might be a number, from 1 to 500. 1 to 500. That's where I'm gonna start it. 1 to 500. Next week I'm gonna do that and see who gets it right. I'm gonna put it on my community wall, and whoever has that number right, that is who I'm gonna hit up and to receive your merch, to see what color you want, what size, and your address, and you tell me, and you get that merch. So listen. On the treadmill, the more I get upset and passionate, the faster I run. Miss Parker, you get me in shape. Okay, Denise, I know that. Hey, Olivia, how you doing? Happy Saturday. I wish I could have made it. I was set up last night, honey. John was struggling to breathe. Sorry, guys, I'll make it. Tell John I'm praying for him, okay? Did she go live or record it? She went live on Twitch. There goes those links. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and let them know, hey, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section and stuff, or catch them when they're live. Yes, Denise, I'm on a journey too. I'm in week 2 of myself, so supporting you in your journey. Keep it up. You got this. Man, I keep saying I want to lose weight, but cake and shit, I ain't leaving cake and shit alone. I'd be lying if I said I don't like to eat. Put me in, sis. I need to win, okay? It was amazing. Love my too. She's a real one. She is. I love to. Thank you. She said sub. Black said she subbed to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all sub to everybody. Let's get into this. So we all apply on different websites, different places, different things. We do different things, and we like to for people that's looking for a job, you try different things. Everybody does, not just me. We all do. Our kids do. It might be our uncle, somebody, but we all apply for different things on online. And one site I do is Indeed. And Indeed is about the quickest way. Okay. Tell him. Yeah, let him know he's in my prayers, okay? You're a real woman, Miss Parker, too. Thank you. Hope she shows the replay on YouTube. I don't know, because where they was playing music, and they struck out Miss Cindy for the music. Where do I find the community? It's gonna be on my main page when you go outside of my videos and you're looking for a video and you push go to post. It'll say video shorts and all of that live, and next to the live it says post. So just go to the post and you'll see it. but I'm gonna do it next week. I'll do it next week. Hey, what it do, Latif? How you feeling? How you doing? Pink is my color, girl. Everybody keeps saying that. I don't know. I like to switch up. Yes, Indeed is the best site to apply for employment. Is it, Foxy? That's my question. I used to think that too until this happened, and then I'm gonna play a video and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about.
Y'all, did y'all hear about 17 people have came up missing in Atlanta after they did an application on Indeed and was offered an interview? They went to that interview and no one ever heard from them ever since. This is scary and we got to be careful. Well, everybody got to be careful. If you applying on Indeed, be careful. Because y'all know I went to the Book of the Face and I searched this, right? Because everything get talked about on the Book of the Face. And when I searched this up, it's so many posts talking about how people are going on these interviews that they're getting off of Indeed and they're not being seen after they go to those interviews. Can't nobody find them. So for the mothers and fathers, or even if you ain't a mother or father, you probably out there looking for you a job. Be careful. Let your children apply on Indeed and you be careful with applying on Indeed. I remember back in the day, you used to get a job off Indeed like that. Now they using it to kidnap people. Y'all, did y'all hear about 17 people?
17 people. I do love colors. Yeah. Be safe. A lot of scammers. If I get a job on Indeed, I go directly to the company and apply there. But it was, like she said, it was one of the easiest ways to get a job. It's crazy. But I want you guys to hear it. Yes, I heard about that with people missing. Yeah, I want to not sure about Indeed right now. Definitely not sure about Indeed. It especially with our children, the kids are looking for jobs now to apply to make their money and stuff. We're always in their face and their ear like, hey, make some money, go, go on Indeed. That's the simplest place I would tell my kids and stuff. Go directly to the company website. Please be safe. The teenagers need to take heed. This should be a national alert. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. She said, oh, wow, yeah. My daughter warned me when I was getting texts for my Indeed application. So let me play this for you guys. Mm-hmm.
Where is Corbin Johnson? The 18-year-old's parents say they dropped him off last week at a job interview.
So I wanted to caution to all current job seekers. Something happened to me about 2 months ago.
My interview was not at night. My interview was not in Florida. My interview was in Chicago, in broad daylight, in Starbucks, right downtown. So this is how I know it's human trafficking.
Because something like this just recently happened to me a month ago. If you apply on Indeed, it's dangerous.
I've been out on a job interview today. I'm going to tell you why.
It kind of makes me think of this interview that my daughter literally just went on last week.
Where is Corbin Johnson? The 18-year-old's parents say they dropped him off last week at a job interview and they never saw him again. After thinking maybe the teenager just ran away, Jacksonville police say they don't think so. Joy's here now with what's become a painful mystery for a local family. Joy?
Yeah, Tarek, imagine being Corbin's parents. Tonight, this gathering of about 15 people, including the local community advocacy group, Mad Dads, are asking for your help finding this family. Looking for answers and to alleviate their anxiety. 18-year-old Corbin Johnson's parents turn to people they know and prayer.
Lord, this mother's heart is grieving.
Gathering with the community advocacy group, Mad Dads, friends, and family at this Northside Vigil, you can see the anxiousness in their faces. Corbin's parents say they have no idea where their son is after his friends called looking for him too.
And they were saying he's missing. They haven't heard from him. And it's not normal for Corbin. Corbin is going to text me, he's going to FaceTime me, he's going to call me, and it's been 5 days, and that's not like Corbin. Do that.
Corbin's dad tells us he dropped his son off last Wednesday at 5 p.m. for a job interview. Shortly after, another family member returned Corbin to his mother's Northside home around 9:30 that night. They say their son got into a white car and left.
That was the last time we talked to him. I texted him that next morning around 8:39 because he didn't get a job to see how he was doing. I never did get a response.
The site of this vigil, a convenience store at the intersection of Harts Road and Dunn Avenue near I-95, is the place family says Corbin was last seen. His parents told police they were constantly concerned about the friends Corbin had, but in their report, Jacksonville police say Corbin has never been missing before. Now his parents hope you can help.
There's a lot of our young men that's missing, dying for no reason. Let's come together as a community, man. And if anybody know anything, please call JSO.
But they do that, Wanda.
Call somebody that you know. We just want to find our son right now.
I almost gave up on my dark circles. Again, police are investigating this as a missing persons case. So take a good look. Corbin Johnson has a tattoo you can see on his neck of the letter U. Police say he also has his mother's name, Melissa, tattooed on his left arm, and the name Jordan on his chest. His parents say their son often hung out with friends on the city's east side of town. So if you know anything about his disappearance, a reminder, you can call Crime Stoppers and give your information anonymously. Now, I told y'all I would keep searching into this story, and like I shared in that original video, I have not seen any credible sources really reporting on the 17 missing people that allegedly went missing in Atlanta, and also the claims that a teenage girl went missing after a job interview. Now, from what I'm seeing, I suspect that we are in a game of telephone, where folks are trying to report on things that have already happened in the past, and also recent stories of strange and potentially dangerous interviews. Now, unfortunately, the story of Corbin, which was from 2023, ultimately he was found unalive. And I do want to point out that in the reporting, it was not saying that he went to a job interview and then was unseen right after that, but after the interview, he did not get the job, and then after he went missing. This was reported to be after an Amazon job interview. Now, there are some real dangers with scammers posting fake job sites. Though not as common in the United States, there's a particular situation that's happening, and you're going to see that later in the video. But for now, listen to these stories of people in the United States talking about their strange and potentially dangerous situations after they went to a job interview that they found and applied to via a job advertisement online.
Caution to all current job seekers. Something happened to me about 2 months ago that I was debating on talking about. I haven't told most of my friends. That was extremely terrifying. So I quit my job about 2 months ago. So a little background about me. I went to Old Mess. I've had about 8 years of experience in relationship management, working with companies, really big companies, Google, etc., a lot of other tech companies. And when I quit, the current company I was at, I just thought, okay, I can just find another job on LinkedIn. It'll be easy. I didn't realize that there are people on LinkedIn that are targeting to human traffic people. So just to give you a little idea of what happened to me, I talked to a recruiter on the phone. This company seemed legit. And then the company I'd be working for was a subsidiary company, so a company under them. And it was in the media field. And I was, interviewing for a lot of different places. So I wasn't paying attention as much as I probably should have as to asking questions up front. But the recruiter, after our initial interview, said, the head of the department would love to meet you. Would you mind meeting at a place about 45 minutes away, so Long Beach? Because if she lived in LA, I lived here. It was in between, so I thought, no problem. Obviously, I needed a job. So fast forward, I'm beginning to think, okay, this is kind of weird. Like my intuition, I was beginning to think something was a little off. So right before the interview, I messaged the recruiter and I said, hi, can you please send me the address of the corporation in Irvine? And she said she didn't know it. So flag number one. Two, on my own, I couldn't find the office that I would be going to, which was weird, but I thought, okay, maybe it's brand new, maybe they're starting out. I just didn't think anything of it. So I end up going to meet up with, the head of this department. And right when I met her, I felt like there was
Let me pause this. Yeah, that too, Miss Reed. Somebody did say Craigslist. It might have been you, but somebody did say Craigslist. And y'all got to think about that. People saying that they, when you're looking for housing and they want you to come and do a viewing and stuff like that. And sometimes, people leave the doors open for people to go and look inside houses and things like that, and you can't trust that. You cannot trust that. Go with someone else, and have a team with you, not just you and one person. Have a team with you. Hey, I'm supposed to be looking at this house. Woo, woo, woo. I need somebody to go with me. And now they're unaliving the men too, so it's kind of hard. Decipher that, like the black couple that went missing on the boat. So it's really it's getting dangerous. Latif said there's a lot of dangers out there, not just for the kids, for us all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Latifah. I appreciate you for saying that, because she said Facebook Marketplace is horrible. This is a much needed conversation, because again, we apply for jobs, we go look for housing and stuff like that, because I'm looking to move. You get what I'm saying? But I don't want to, can you meet me here? And I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. And y'all heard her saying, especially for the modeling gigs, and like they was even saying about the military, be safe with the, coming to recruit and stuff like that. So Aisha was like, y'all remember they came during COVID time, and they was like, hey, can we yeah. Keep your head on the swivel, boo banger, they better. Craigslist have good and bad. My friend found a great house. There is happy, but yes, with the group. Don't go alone. Yeah. Stuff is crazy right now. Hey, Ladee, welcome. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. And I see you, Dougie Lee. Be careful driving, okay, and texting. I don't understand why we're having all these plane crashes now. Yeah, I got one on that too. Pinky Jean, what to do? The Indeed interview scams have been proven to be fake news, but there are fake companies on there. Yeah, and even Pinky Jean, even if it's fake news for some, it might not be fake news for all. So it's still these still are reminders to stay woke. It's just really stay woke. Yes, Facebook Marketplace. A police officer was on the lot buying a car. Make it make sense, but hey, yeah. Social media scares me. That's why I don't have it. I look on YouTube. Watch who y'all trust. Yeah, you gotta watch who you trust. And like I said, it goes for everything. It just does. Going to buy a car at night. Somebody say, hey, can you meet me here and stuff like that. I had a friend that did that with the house. They put money down on his house, a lot of money down on his house, and come to find out they had the paperwork. They're having a wildfire. Okay, I'll check it out. I was just in New Jersey. That's crazy, Denise. So, yeah, that is true. That is true. Dougie, I said no texting and driving. Okay, stay woke and pay attention. Yeah. So they put a lot of money into this house, and the crazy part about the house, they had all the paperwork. It's crazy how people can put documents and things together, and boom, boom, you're out of a home, you're out of thousands of dollars and stuff like that. So they really thought they bought this home when it was all a scam. And it was crazy. They had the keys, everything. They duped the keys, and it's crazy how people can duplicate paperwork, duplicate deeds, all kind of stuff. So you really have to be mindful. Aisha, excellent catch here in the business. You is back. Thank you, sister. It feels playing the orbs and the UFO that was all around, and now fires. You can, Latif. You can say whatever. I used to pride myself that I'm faith-based, not fear-based. But yeah, I'm getting fucking scared just sharing deep inside thoughts. A 19-year-old set that fire.
She wasn't asking me any questions about my resume, any KPI questions I was asking her. Just something felt very off. And so which would you recommend?
Thank you, Glenn. May is Older Americans Month, and new data shows more seniors are being targeted by scammers. Indeed, because I just seen this other lady TikTok who was talking about how she had an interview, and this guy had called her for an interview at like 7 a.m. for a warehouse cleaning position. I have a similar story. My interview was not at night. My interview was not in Florida. My interview was in Chicago, in broad daylight, in Starbucks, right downtown. So this is how I know it's human trafficking, and I'm just going to shorten it up because I don't even want to be long-winded with it. So the interview has said that they were the post on Indeed has said that they were immediately hiring and they had weekly pay. At the time, I really needed a job, so I was like, hey, perfect. That's the perfect job for me. So I had got the interview, and I think I scheduled one for the following day. So I went to the Starbucks. There was already a lady interviewing this gentleman ahead of me, and the interview was very long-winded, and I had waited for at least 30 minutes for him to finish up his interview. In my head, I'm thinking, this is a bit unprofessional, but in my head, I'm also thinking it is weekly pay, so what can you expect from this type of job? So boom, they get to my interview and she asked me all these questions, yada yada, like, do you have a car? Do you have kids? Yada yada yada. And she asked me all these like invasive questions, giving me all these scenarios and whatnot. And I ended up not getting the job, but I don't think I got the job because I wasn't qualified. I think I got the job because I was too smart. She was asking me a lot of scenario questions, and I can't really get too deep into it right now because I'm kind of occupied to get some moolah, but yeah, she did ask me some like invasive, like not too invasive, but just like, oh, what would you do in this type of scenario? What would you do in this type of scenario? Blah, blah. And me, I'm smart, I'm quick-winded, so you already know I'm just okay. But I'm still trying to get the job again.
She talking fast as hell.
It wasn't like invasive like my personal life, but she was definitely asking these questions to see what type of mindset you had, and then also it was weekly pay and it was immediate hiring, and they could tell from those just two demographics right there that you might be a little desperate for cash, and I was desperate for cash at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't scam right up there. I get legit W's, so yeah.
Hey y'all, I want to be a warning to somebody, multiple people. I hope this video gets far out there because I literally just watched this video of this lady saying, if you apply on Indeed, it's dangerous and be careful. And it literally sent chills down my spine because something like this just recently happened to me a month ago. I'm going to explain. The world that we living in right now, you know you cannot trust nobody. You got to be looking over your shoulder constantly because you just never know what can happen in a split second. I have been applying to Indeed for many years now, and Indeed has been easily to get me a job. Well, it's been really hard to get a job recently because maybe in Florida, there's so many people moving to Florida and in my area especially, but that's neither here nor there. That's besides the point. The point is to make sure you are being careful. I applied on Indeed, and I had received a phone call from this guy. I'm a D&D warrior. My phone always on D&D, but this day my ringer was actually on, and I don't answer unknown spam calls because, you know, you get a lot of spam calls or scam calls. Oh, okay. But this particular day, I was answering my phone for all unknown numbers just in case it was a job. Okay, so boom. The man on the other end of the phone was like, hello, yada, yada, yada. I'm such and such. You applied on Indeed, and we would like to offer you a position. Would you like to come in for an interview? Of course. Mind you, this is a normal Thursday that he called me, and I was going to do the interview on a Friday. It was kind of sketchy to me because he asked me, can I come in at 7 at night? 7 p.m. On top of meeting him at 7 p.m., it was just supposed to be me and him doing the interview in a random warehouse. That threw me off. So I just go along with it because it was a housekeeping position, and I've done housekeeping in a warehouse before. But I just went along with it. I said, okay, I'll meet you. Sounds good, yada, yada, yada. He gave me his number. I'm supposed to meet him the next day. Okay, so boom, the next day come. I was perfectly fine up until it was about 5 p.m. And I I was feeling really eerie. I was all of a sudden not feeling good. And I was just like shaking the feeling or whatever. I give my kids kisses, hugs, or whatever, my usual when I'm going to an interview. And then at 6 o'clock, I get dressed. I go get in my car. And as I'm sitting in my car, I just feel real sick to my stomach, like literally. So I'm like, this got to be my intuition telling me not even to go to this interview. And I always listen to my intuition, but I always get a second opinion as well. So I sit in the car. I call my mama. I talk to my mama. My mom was like, if you feeling some type of way, don't go. That's God telling you not to go. Okay, so boom. I also called my FC because we talk about everything. And she knew I was going to this interview. And she was telling me, girl, do not go. If you feeling some type of way about meeting this man at a warehouse at 7 o'clock at night. And at the time, this was before daylight savings. It was pitch black outside. She was like, don't go. Moral of the story is I listened to my intuition. I also listened to my FC and my mama. And I just did not even much go to that interview. And I'm glad that I didn't because it was an eerie feeling. And I had got this whisper in my ear. And I know it couldn't be nobody but God. Baby. Be careful. That lady said, be careful, and she's serious because I'm also telling you to be careful when you apply on Indeed because you never know who you could be running into or what can happen to you.
You never know who you can run into or what can happen to you. wanting to meet up at a warehouse. And, you know, with kids, they don't think, our teenage kids, they don't think. And sometimes a lot of the teenagers nowadays got free range to go places and do things on their own. They got their car, they got their own cars and stuff like that. They might apply while they're in school. We just don't know. So just be aware, and this got to be noted. And Pinky, what I was saying was maybe some of the stories aren't the truth, but it makes people come out and tell their stories to where all these stories aren't lies. You get what I'm saying? Some of these stand to be true about these places. So yeah. Tip to the host. Thank you, sister. You guys are the best. Love how you are, Snoopy. The thing is, we have to report these numbers and people setting up these interviews and recruitments to authorities so they know, and also what's going on and to add alerts. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because now it's, think about it. What better way to do it? Because we're being aware of certain places to go and things to do. Now they're gonna use stuff like that, just like they use Roblox to do it. I see there's people suing Roblox for their kids, not making it safe to where the kids can do the Roblox, and it's a lot of predators. Kids are running into the predators. They're getting smarter each day. Yep. Now, thank you, Pinky. I appreciate it though. You never ever know where the evil be lurking. I even stress my daughters constantly be aware of who and what's around all the time. Even man, especially at Walmart, man, because I'm always at Walmart by myself. I'm always shopping by myself. And hey, Miss Jackson, and just me walking with a lot of bags. I had to tell myself, damn, I do got to be mindful putting a lot. It's bad that you can't even shop because you don't know who's lurking in the parking lot. So like, oh, she must got some money. You know what I'm saying? And boom, just somebody that wants to rob you, thinking you got a lot of money because you don't call the deal. Because I got kids, 5 kids and 3 grandkids. So I'm always looking for deals. Nike, Adidas, Chuck Taylor's, all that, Converse. I'm in all them stores and I find deals. And I rack up when I can, whether it's winter stuff now to put up for the kids for wintertime where my kids don't have to go shopping and stuff and buy too much. I do that. I'll rack up. And it might look like, dude, she got some money. There I am, a victim of somebody in the parking lot waiting to see who's carrying what bags and so much more. It needs to be talked about because indeed is definitely a link. High school seniors using their college. Yes. It's always a root to the pretty tree. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? Happy Saturday, love. Thanks for always getting the word out to the people. You're awesome. This isn't just an app for, I know you genuinely care for the people. Thank you, Tasha. I appreciate that, sister. Thank you. So, yeah, I had to play that. I had to talk about that for a minute and get that out. I want to talk about this little clip right here. We always say if you see something, say something. And, I remember in Walmart, Alicia, we'll go when you come. We'll go when you come. Hey, TSN, what up, bro? Love, prosperity, and blessings out on attending and these babies. Okay, bro. Yeah, you got to. And y'all make sure y'all drop his link. Please drop the real TSM rapper. He is a content creator. I like it over there. It's super peaceful and it's super comfortable. Keep up the great work. I wish you nothing but the best in all your endeavors on YouTube. See something, say something. So apparently, we go on Walmart, and how many times do we hear people hollering at their kids? And that's turning a blind eye too. It's definitely turning a blind eye, minding your business, getting your shopping done. But these mothers, they didn't. So apparently it was, thank you, Alicia. Thank you for dropping them links. I appreciate you so much. You and have you seen this podcast? Thank you, sisters. So it was a little girl standing in the buggy. I hate that y'all can't see this video, but it's a little girl standing inside the buggy. So the mother uses it and the baby flips out and she flips out. And when she flips out and has her body, how somebody does a backflip and they fall wrong. And that's how this baby flipped out of the buggy. And these mothers was on it. They was on it instantly. They wasn't having it. And they tell her about herself.
She's standing up. No, you did not think she was sitting down. No, you
When I say that baby fell hard, and y'all make sure y'all follow Foxy 2 Roxy 2. She's also a content creator. My sister Alma is as well, has a channel, and my sister Zen. So if you don't mind dropping Foxy 2 Roxy's link for me, Alicia. Yeah. So the baby totally flips hurts herself bad. And she's crying. This baby is crying. But it was a mother that it was a black woman that instantly went and picked this baby up. She was like, what the hell are you doing? And the baby was clearly standing up. And for her to be like, she was sitting down there, it was like, no, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. Well, I turned around and then she started screaming and all of that in front of her other kids. And the baby is crying like crazy because her back was hurting. The way she flipped and fell on her neck. And she kept rubbing her little neck, crying the whole time. It was sad to watch. But I said, salute to those mothers for not turning a blind eye, because whether you're in Walmart, Kmart, Hearst, Teeter, Kroger, whatever grocery store, I don't give a damn what store it is, the mall, when you hear a lot of, because abuse is abuse. Let's start there. Abuse is abuse. So when y'all heard all of that, report that shit. They was like, no, you've been over here hollering. So their listening ears, you know what I'm saying, was very open. Their third eye was open to know you've been over here hollering at this baby all day since you've been in here. We heard you cussing and hollering at this little girl. So right there shows you it's some stuff going on. And I love that they reported it. You know, they're like, no, she needs to be reported. The officers came. No, it's not a point of making her leave the store. This needs to be reported. Because, see, just for her drawing and seeing that baby, getting that crowd to be on her side, that could be so bad for that baby when she gets home. If you're doing this in the public, what the fuck is happening at home? We got to be honest. What is really happening at the house? Let's just be honest. Yeah, for real, Reese. She's like, dang, same, shame. Yeah. Thank you, Sister Alicia. Thank you. She said, wow. She said, that's right, report it. She said, I will check a person anywhere if a child is in danger. Yes. And that's all I'm saying. If y'all heard it, remember, some mothers yelling at mothers because they had a newborn with minimum clothes on in the store with her. And I was also joining in, was just giving her med advice. She was a first-time mom. And that's like a little girl dragging her little boy through a field by his locks. That video pissed me out. Oh, my goodness. I got to look for it. Thank you, Pinky Jean. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, crazy. So, you know, like I said, a lot of time we do be in the store, and I have heard it and stuff. Hell, I think I might have cussed my kids out before in the grocery store or Walmart. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I have. That was inappropriate behavior. I can take accountability and say today that was inappropriate. And I wish it was some mothers around and say, hey, don't talk to them like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't talk to them like that. You know, if you want to talk to them like that, do it in the comfort of your home. But don't do that in the public eye. It looks very bad and it's not good for the kids' mental. So let's not do that. So I will take accountability and say, I think I might have. Don't remember because my kids are older now, but I wished I had parents and women that cared like that if that was me. So salute to those mothers for saying something, seeing something, and saying something is what I titled that one. So yeah, and that poor baby was crying. Yeah, they stood on business. Before we get into the Karmelo Anthony, let it bothers me when mothers call their children stupid or yeah, that's another one. That's abuse. If y'all heard that is abuse. Any kind of name besides their name. Bradley, get over here now. Not get over here, stupid. Bring your goofy ass over here. No, inappropriate. David, Bradley, Keisha, get over here. Get over here. So yeah, you know what it is. We know what it is. So report it. Say something. Because it was done to me. And I get it. Yeah, report it. Report it. Yeah, for real. Yeah, these people are losing their mind. Imagine going into a store. And y'all know we all have one of those. Thank you. Have you seen us podcast? Thank you, sister. Appreciate that super sticker. I have a mother in my building that calls her kids motherfuckers. Shoes. And that's that word the kids get, and they think they're those names, So yeah, Petty Queen. Sorry for the delay in responding. I'm doing good. She said I'm glad they didn't let her get away with it because that baby was gonna be beat worse when she got home. She said that was very fishy. Yeah. So imagine, thank you, have you seen this podcast? Thank you, sister. So imagine being in a store. And one thing about it in a store, I like my shit small sometimes. I don't wear my correct size. Now I do, but it be a time where I don't know, I'm having a skinny girl day. That's what I do. I have a skinny girl day from time to time. So I might go in the medium section. But I do remember going into the Dillard's one time. Love you too, sister. Thank you. Oh, congratulations. Send me pics, okay? Thank you. Have you seen this podcast? Thank you, sister. Enjoy yourself, Jamie. And I hope she enjoys her day as well at the prom. So, the first thing she does is, can I help you? But I know I got a map. So if I need help, I know how to say, hey, can you help me? Or something, But one thing about it, when you walk in that store, they automatically start following you. And even if they're not that close, you over here, they find their way over there 2, 3, 4 racks over and shit. So I stop. Give them a look. Then they act like they're moseying on around somewhere else. No, you're following me. You get what I'm saying? But imagine being followed and stopped and saying you're stealing. You're not. And only to find out that you're not stealing and don't get an apology. They even told this black man at the Whole Food store, don't even come back. After checking his receipt and everything's accounted for him not to come back. It still shows the racial tension that we have in this world. We still have so much racial tension. Not only did you say I'm stealing, but you look at my receipt and everything's accounted for, even the bags. And you don't say sorry. And when he says, I want a refund, don't bring your ass back. But why y'all mad at him? He's supposed to be the one angry. Let me let y'all listen.
Come back. Where you going? You want to see my receipt? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a lawsuit now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where you going? Where you going? Come on. Come on. I want a refund for all this shit. I want a refund for where's the manager? You can't tell me shit. Tell me don't come back. Who the fuck is you? I want a refund. Where's the manager? Is he the manager? I want the real manager. Fuck this. Okay, are you the manager? Okay, now what did you say to me? Do you have a receipt? For what? For the why? What do you mean why? Yeah, why? That's all of our product right there. And you didn't pay for it. Okay. No. You get sued. You get sued. What's your name? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Your ass getting sued. Your ass getting sued. See this?
Yeah. And he recorded it.
Hey, excuse me. I've been accused of stealing, so I want to return everything I got. Okay. You have the receipt? Yeah.
And he's got the receipt.
I'll be right with you. No, I don't want this. He killed me stealing it, so I'm returning it all. Okay.
Got the man stuttering.
Is this him right here? No, but that's the one who was accusing me of stealing, so that's who the problem is.
But they don't even want to give the man his money back, y'all. Because I'm like him. I'm returning everything. Even the bags. I need a refund for the bags. I ain't using them. I ain't got no product.
Where you go? You see a black person sit there and he think we steal it. Okay, well, take it all back then.
I'm like him. Take it all back. I don't want nothing.
Take it all back. Bullshit. Bullshit. This guy said that. What did that total say right there? Tell him. Come back. Where you going?
He gave the receipt back And they were still saying, where's the receipt? Hell, the receipt's right here. And he's recording it. It's bad that in America we have to record everything. I mean, I do mean everything. We have to record everything. They said, part, we've been traumatized so much and stereotyped that I've been shopping and felt like I was stealing, even though I know that I pay for all mine. It's sick. Come on, Brie. You feel horrible. Okay, thank you, sister. I appreciate that. But yeah, I go on Dillard's and I spend my money faithfully. I love spending my money faithfully in there. And they follow me and it's uncomfortable. I must say it's uncomfortable because sometimes I'll watch who else comes in and I'll just see if she's going to follow them. I was like, oh, you don't want to follow them? I say it. So you don't want to follow them? Two young black girls just went in HSM in the mall. Y'all go catch that video. And she came and she told those ladies, the lady come to them, the manager said, yeah, I just need you guys to leave. The little girls were so confused because imagine, all our kids love to go to the mall. All our children love to go to the mall, right? Got their little money. They ready to spend it. Found some cute shirts in summertime. Hey, Rashida, what it do? Yeah, we are. I hope you're having a blessed day. That was mess with that man. So she tells them they recording it. They got their little phones out because, of course, nowadays, and it's a good thing. Sometimes we talk about kids having phones, but damn it, they need them, right? So the kids got the phone out there recording. I need you guys to leave. The two little black girls like, why? We've done nothing. We just got in. We just walked in the door. Yeah, but I don't have to serve you if I don't want to. I just need you guys. I really need you guys to leave. What? Why y'all think Donald Trump is trying to stop all of that, though, Denise? That's why he's trying to make it like that, so people won't get lawsuits and stuff. He's igniting the fire to the already racist world that we're living in. So yeah, you gotta watch where your dollars go. Hey, Corey D, just like Target. What's going on, Corey D? But just like Target, you can get that feel in the store when it's just not made for us. And this is nothing against white people, but it has to be talked about. When you go in the store, if that store is not for us, why spend your money there? Just like I was on the phone with a subscriber, right? And one thing about me, I like perfume. I'm going to show you guys how much I like perfume, right? Perfect example that I'm ready to tell you guys a story of the racism, right? What I tell you about Dillard's. Love Dillard's. So I go in Dillard's, and I like to try new perfumes. Not everything. I got Marc Jacobs. I got Carolina. All that on my dresser right now. So I want to try something new. So I always say, hey, do y'all got some samples? Because I like to sample it before I buy it. I don't want to spray it on the thing. I want a sample of it to see how it carries, all of that. She says, we have no samples, right? I'm on the phone with Kenya, my rider, right? Because I told Kenya, I'm taking care of me. So they got this new Marc Jacobs Daisy, right? So the woman was on the floor. It was two women on the floor, right? So she says, we don't have any samples. She was real nasty with it, right? That's okay. So the other lady comes up. She rises up. She sees me. She said, hey, because I'm always in there. Father's Day, Mother's Day, just for me day. I want to buy me some perfume. I want to smell good. I deserve some nice perfume. You have samples? She said she hesitated for a minute. And I shop with her all the time. I even got her card when I come. I said, what y'all got new? She says the Marc Jacobs. This is the glow, Marc Jacobs glow, right? And she's like, it's on sale. We got a gift set and stuff like that. I was like, I'll take it. I got some samples for you. I said, well, can you give me a second, right? Give me a second, because I see those samples. I see all those samples. I said, she just said When I asked for a sample, she just said there was no samples. I said, the lady, this lady, she was like, but now I don't want to overlook it. I don't want to overlook it because it was a lie. You get what I'm saying? I want her to come and face me and say, why did she say there was no samples? Why wasn't I allowed to have samples? And it doesn't say anywhere, purchase an item to get samples, right? Nothing. Hey, Noel, welcome. Hey, the Red Barbie, welcome, Bookie. What it do? Support small businesses. Let's put our currency in great people that are pouring back in the community. Hey, Denise, what it do? So I'm like, wow. She said, hello, Denise, we twinning. Select it. What it do? But yeah, hey, Wish. But y'all see what I'm saying? I thought Kenya will tell y'all. I said, Kenya, I know they got samples. And I didn't want to get anything old. I wanted something new. But I wanted to try to see what samples they had new. Because I was, pampering myself. Getting something nice for myself. I want a spring color. I want some spring fragrances. All of a sudden, boom, y'all got samples? So why did you tell me different? What was it about me? What up, Tanika? I'm driving. Okay, be careful, sister, texting and driving. Thank you, Denise. Thank you for the super sticker. Why was it? Come on, y'all. But I bet if I was white and I went and asked for the samples, I would have. Yeah. Oh, they was magic. They was so magical. They was so magical, Foxy. I got to buy. I'm going to put them in here. Because I was like, no, I said, why did she? I'm on the phone with Kenya the whole time, like, sister, my rider. Did you just hear her say no samples? No, I want to know why she said it. No, I appreciate it, but I didn't have to buy anything. I shouldn't have to buy anything. I'm always in here. I got bags and proof I'm in here. My number is locked in here. I use the coupons on my email, the 20% off. That's it, Noel. Yeah. But it's okay. Because, see, now I no longer want to go to Dillard's, even when they have a sale. I'll go to Macy's. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do a live in Dillard's. Thank you, Tarsha. I'm going to do a live in Dillard's. And I'm going to just go up to the counter and I'm going to say, you always help me and I appreciate that. I hope she's there today. You always help me. But it is, I'm just talking about racism in America. I want to talk about racism in America. And I want to talk about, and I'm going to take my bag of samples. I'm going to say, today I bought this and I got my receipt in the bag still. Thank God I keep receipts. Hold on, God. Thank God I got my receipt. So I can let them know what day. Thank you, Selethia. I'm going to let them know. So on, let me get my receipt because this was just the other day. Where's the date? Oh, 4/21/25 at 19 hours and 20-minute mark. I came in and I purchased this, but right before I purchased it, I like to try different fragrances. I don't, I've tried just a little bit of everything when I do my me time, but I wanted something different. So I like to do samples. And, the lady behind the counter said there was no samples, but then I asked her what was on sale. What kind of sales do you guys got? So she took me to this. And when she took me to this, she said she started whispering so the other lady couldn't hear about samples. So I just want to know, why does she have to whisper to me about samples, and why all of a sudden I have a box full of samples that she said that you didn't have? Where does it say you have to purchase anything? And I'm always in here. Look my number up. Yeah, I need them to look that number up and talk to me about that. They do that in black neighborhoods too, and they keep the testers behind the counter. Yes. The racism is unbelievable. I will not patronize that. Yeah. Sample that. They're gonna sample that. We went to purchase an SUV at the dealership, and the man told me and my man we couldn't get the SUV we wanted. Thank you, Selethia. Thank you, sister. That's crazy. Why you couldn't? I used to work at Macy's, and if we didn't have a sample, we were not supposed to say no. If y'all did, she said we would get a little tube and pump. And they got the bottles. They got the bottles. They do. At Brick, they got the bottles. Yes. They got the bottles. Do not buy something if you feel it in your soul you've been treated wrong and complain to corporate. Period. That's what starts with us. Yeah. I'm not sure if Dillis has the same policy, but Macy's did not play that because it's a chance the customer will want the entire set. Yeah. We had 20,000 to put down. He didn't even show us SUV one and bought us an SUV with plain features. We went to another dealership. Okay. That's what I'm saying, Brittany. You lost the customer. And I didn't mind paying the $100. I did not. I got the lotion. And it's a big bottle of Marc Jacobs, the new one. It's a big bottle of Glow. Beautiful bottle. Didn't mind. Got the lotion and everything. Didn't mind. Beautiful set. I've never tried this. It smelled really good. It smelled really springy. It smelled really springy. But you lost the customer. Shank Rock will tell you when it's Father's Day and Mother's Day for my girls, I go there and I make their baskets. So I go see what's on sale and stuff like that and what fragrances that I think they'll like, and I purchase it. But not if my money isn't the same green as everyone else's. I need to go somewhere else, so I'll go to Macy's. So they have lost the customer, and that's just what it's going to be. So I understand his frustration about that. Imagine driving. Here we go again. We're talking about the racism. Yeah. Oh, Kristen, I bet. Imagine being a delivery driver. You know, we always ordering as ladies and men. We ordering packages from Men's Warehouse, something, shoes, clothes, just stuff for the house. But imagine pulling up and this is what you get. Because one thing about it, he would have never got a package. I'm glad. Like I said, it's always good to record. Nowadays, sometimes cell phones are good at the right time for problems like this.
Get out! Find out how to get your nigger, go get a shotgun to the face, nigger! Film delivery? Film it and tell your superior, come on! Yeah, hey. Baby. We about to drop this shit on the road. These niggers don't know how to do their job. They should have been here. Listen. 10 fucking hours from this period. They should have called me and asked me. 9 o'clock, they're telling me. So guess what? Now they're getting their nigger treatment. Learn how to do a job, but they can't because they're not white Americans. They're dumb nigger monkeys. They can't even hold a job for longer than 6 months. Look at these retards with tattoos. They can't do anything but do whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Get out.
Trying to have a good job, trying to have a decent living and be a delivery driver just to keep your head above water. Polar, thank you. Thank you, Polar. I appreciate that. Can y'all drop Polar's link, please? Polar Gang is a big part of the sector. I told y'all I'm from the Mo3 sector, of course, and an influential part to me, to the sector. A lot about how it got started, pushing the way for our sector. So you guys will get to see a little bit of that tomorrow and stuff. So salute to you, Paula. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Ms. Parker, I seen some lady that I didn't even know work at TJ Maxx. I noticed she was following me and kept walking by looking at my card. So I called the cops to the store and made a report. Hell yeah, you're not going to bother me with my hard-earned money. Shit. I haven't been on Craigslist in a long time. Yeah, thank you, Paula, again. What up, brother? Happy Saturday. What it do? I will be over there at church service tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all pull up to my brother. Oh, boy, man. Church was great last week. How he broke it down, how we was all, me and Melanated Queen got up there with a little testimony. It was just flowing. The vibes was good. And it's definitely where I need to be to remove a lot of negativity out of my life. Sometimes you can't make it out of your home to go to church for whatever reason. Maybe you gave up on faith and stuff, but for him to play it live like that and we dialogue and stuff, it was a good message. So thank you, old boy, for that. And y'all drop your link to old boy, okay? Make sure y'all pull up. I better see y'all there tomorrow, okay? Then everyone was looking all surprised. Yeah, I saw that video this morning. Undisputable with Dr. Richie. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Polar Gang. Thank you, sister. I know I want to get locks. Thank you, sister. Yeah, I want to get locks. No, Miss Parker, that's where I came. Oh, mom, you Lord, please don't test you like. Man, he ain't getting his shit, Aisha. He can rant all of that. I be all the nigga monkeys he want me to be. Guess what? Your package gonna be hanging from the banana tree back at the factory. So now your ass gotta wait another day. You get what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with the delivery drivers don't control the packaging when it comes in and stuff. They really don't. Thank you, Tracy. They really don't. So the fact that they was nigga monkeys and all of this, and I recorded the ass too. Well, your package will be hanging from the banana tree at the factory. And drove the fuck off. You're gonna wait again. You're gonna have to get out the comfort of your home and go get your own package. If they let you get it like that. I loved it. That delivery driver was letting that supervisor. Yeah, hurry. Yeah, he did. Can one of y'all drop Polar Gang's link, please? Somebody. Will y'all drop Polar Gang's link? Oh, boy, can you grab it for me, bruh, and drop Polar Gang's link? My son told me not to ever buy from Facebook Marketplace because it's a setup to rob and kidnap you, especially with the cars in the houses. Yeah, it is, Kalila. And Kalila, you might be a little bit behind. You might be doing a replay, catching up. He said, bitch, not the package hanging from a banana tree at the factory. Yeah. He said he's talking about us being monkeys, huh? I'm gonna show him how much of a monkey we are. We're gonna take your package back and we're gonna hang it at that monkey tree. You gotta go find it. Before we get into the Karmelo, we gotta teach our kids about bullying or being bullied. Kids unalive themselves. Kids' mental capacity of handling things like we can as an adult is so much different. It's so much different. Okay, Denise. Hey, sister, what it do? I love you too. Happy Saturday to you. I've heard like a couple of years ago, it was so many kids unaliving themselves on a daily from being bullied. The most beautifulest kids I've ever seen of all colors. Oh man, all nationalities. I could not believe it. And a lot of times, we want to talk to our kids about being bullied, but are we talking about our kids that are bullies? How many of y'all will admit that y'all kids, because my baby was so bullied that she turned into a bully. And I had to remind her of how she used to come home, needing counseling at 9 years old. I'm at the school ready to kick all asses, principal ass, whoever, the secretary. To me, everybody knew. But what was that going to get me? Where was that going to put me and my child? Kicked out of school, having to start over? Maybe coming across more bullies. What education was that going to put into my child's head? So I had to talk to her about being bullied and being the bully. Yes, bullying is crazy, even now they have that TikTok challenge to bully and fight. That's crazy. That's why I don't like TikTok. Hey, Colton. My son tried to hang himself at the age of 8 because kids bully him daily at the school. Not doing nothing. I went in and went off on the ass. You have to. But this is a story of talk to your kids about being bullies or being bullied.
Kelly O'Brien leans into the hearse that holds her 12-year-old daughter's coffin to give it one last hug farewell. So overcome with grief, she can hardly stand. Her partner Matt holds her upright. The O'Briens asked us to be here today to remember Charlotte and raise awareness of the enormous damage that bullying can bring.
I will miss everything about you, baby. I will miss your hugs, your kisses, your laugh, your beautiful, beautiful smile.
Charlotte took her life almost 3 weeks ago after years of relentless torment at school.
Everything we did together, we had fun. Whether it was a trip to the shops or the park, you are my world, my life, my queen bee diva, my beauty queen, the star on top of the Christmas tree.
She loved to be loved, and we love to love her back. Thank you for giving me the greatest honor to be with that.
Mary Immaculate Church congregation at capacity and beyond able to cope with the grief themselves. But it was nothing compared with Kelly's pain.
I'll never be okay without you. Not even for a day.
At one stage, Kelly ran in to hold the coffin again. She called Charlotte her best friend and soulmate, a mini mum to brother Will.
Most of these people teach their kids to bully other people's kids. And I'm praying prayers go up to your son, Reese, and I'm glad that didn't happen. Yeah, Corey, me too. Hey man, my daughter was bullied at school. She now has to look at herself and not to be the bully. My baby's homeschool, okay? Was it because of bullying? Hey Rainy Ryan, hey, welcome. Because of it. So Amina said, hey Rose, salute. And Rose dropped your link too. Amina said she has to homeschool her child, and we shouldn't even have to get to that point. But it's almost like we'd rather do that than lose our children. And she was so beautiful. Her daughter was so beautiful and stuff. And it's sad to watch, it's sad to hear, but we have to have these conversations. And if you have kids and you might be that rah-rah type of bitch of a parent, not good. You know what I'm saying? Not good, because the death of that child falls into the lap of yours. Please remember that. Please always remember that. The death of that child lies in your lap because your child took their life being mean, being bullied, and they be bullies because of stuff, the deflection of what's going on in the home. Every time. Let your children know that everybody doesn't look like you. Everybody doesn't dress like you. Everybody's different. It's that simple. Nice being nice. It's just that simple. Me too, Lord knows I would not have been okay. That's one thing. I never play with my kids, know where I stand on never being a bully and to be a protector if they say so. Even that. Thank you, Rose. Yeah, also talk to your kid's school. She said, yes, no friends. Talk to your kid's school. Do we have those? Is it okay if I come and talk to the children? It hurt me. I know it did. Amina. They do, Aisha. They do. Yeah. He's doing all kind of shit. Yeah, that's true, Denise. That's true. I know that's right, Amina. Keep us safe. Thank you, sister. Prayers up to you, mothers. Prayers up to you, mothers that had to deal with that. Yeah. And write down names. To take all names, officers, teachers, everybody's name. Take it as far as you need to. Because I will not lose my child because they want to turn a blind eye to bullying. School is supposed to be a safe place where kids come to learn and be educated. Not to come in and leave out with mental problems, suicidal thoughts, and so much more. You are always on subject. You are always on point. Thank you, Amina, my niece Pooh. Yep. Push it to the limit. Sorry about that, sister. Push it to the limit. Don't stop. Take it all the way. I went all the way to the superintendent. You better take it as far as you need to. Press conference. Call the news station. Go live on your phone. It's nothing to go live on Facebook or anything. All kind of social media sites. Yeah, Corey, I want some. I don't go nowhere at night by myself. Kalila all the way. Kalila, baby, you behind in that chat. Sister, what it do? I was just telling them about me being at the mall getting my Marc Jacobs perfume, and they told me that there was no samples. All but for me to buy my perfume, sister. Remember that? And all of a sudden they had samples, and yeah. Yep. Yep. We need to have uncomfortable conversations with our children. We do. Those conversations have to be had. Don't forget when Stormy came up here and was talking about Kimani. She said her kids, her auntie's kids was bullies. Well, we see why. She never was in attendance for the children. She locked Kimani out. So imagine the neglect that she gave to her own children. See, what you put on another child, you do to your own. That's why you're so comfortable. So that's why I talk to my kids to let them know to never allow someone to bully and to always defend themselves. I know what's right, but shit, you better. You better. My baby was small for his size. He didn't get height until his 9th grade. The boy pushed my baby so hard outside, his knees were squirting on his uniform when the teacher was crying. Yeah, don't cry, teacher. I got you. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Rose, for a moment. I just wanted to forget our kids are taking our kids out as well. It was so bad in middle school here. Kids weren't allowed to go to the bathroom by themselves because kids was trying to hang themselves. I read about it. I never heard so many kids unalive themselves because of bullying, Reese. But I read about it a couple of years ago, and it seemed like that was back to back. Yeah, she won't call you and thank you. You know what I'm saying? Her ass was probably scared of him. Oh, Barbie on wheels. Oh, I apologize, my sister. Mm. Mm. I know, Amina. I know. I'm glad too, Denise. Yeah, I know, Kalila. I know. One kid jumped over a second story stairwell and died in the common area during. Oh, imagine that. Your child going to school again, watching them walk out the door, you giving them breakfast, and you never know your baby's hurting. You just don't know your baby's hurting. Her heart just can't take anymore. Because even adults cannot take the bullying. You can get a bullied as an adult. I've had the worst shit being said to me as an adult from adults. About my mother on her deathbed and some more shit. Everybody can't stand in the same pain as someone else. It was just a subscriber back in December. Shout out to So Mysterious. Because So Mysterious, that's the Good Pussy Tabernacle that came here that night, guys. But So Mysterious, when you go over there, she said come at your own risk, but, she did break it down about bullying. Like, y'all need to leave people alone sometimes. Stop messing with people so much. Y'all don't know what nobody's going through. And that woman went and unalived herself. She said YouTube was her safe place. YouTube was her safe place. Who are y'all to tell somebody what their safe place is? She come to escape the pain and the trauma of her real life on a virtual app in a virtual world that she could be anybody she wanted to be. She can escape her reality on this app, and a lot of us have and still do. They bullied her, and she unalived herself in December. Grown. That's why I don't mess with people, because I don't know. That's why I tell people I'm just regular like y'all. See, if I have to get on this app and be somebody that I'm not, I got issues. I've got mental issues. So you got to know just a person's conversation. If you got to get on this app and talk about what you bought, that you got money and that's all I heard, Nike, Jordan, you're suffering from something. It's a mask you're wearing that you don't want us to see. So that's why everything in every conversation is about what you got. Now, when I showed y'all that Marc Jacobs, that was just proving to, how racism is in America. It wasn't to show y'all that I bought. Could I buy that all the time? Hell no. But if I got just a little bit of money and I want to pamper myself, I do. I deserve it. To me, I deserve it. But just every day is something about yourself. You're dealing with something. If you got to be better than art thou, why the fuck are you on her? Why are you not on a cruise? Why are you not on an island? Why in the hell are you on this app disclosing what you have and what you don't? That you're better than everybody. You don't feel that way. Because you wouldn't have to come on and say it. You'd be somewhere living your best, rich ass life. But that's called a bully. That's people bullying and putting you down. Those are forms. Those are things to look into. That's what we need to deep dive. Who is raising these bullies? Bully is learned behavior. Brooklyn back in the 80s was rough. Girls getting raped. Kids getting robbed and bullies all over the streets. It was like a war zone. Yeah. I hate that, Aisha. I know that's right, Aisha. Yeah. We can all do that, Denise. I think we can all do that. So on to being bullied. We are here, and it kind of matches up now with the bullying and the racism in America today. We are sitting here with young Karmelo Anthony. Young Karmelo Anthony minding his business, sitting down, and two blue boys just can't help themselves. We've seen the father. A lot of people say the father went in and acted so irate. We understand that he's grieved. But, his actions showed a lot, too. Okay, that's good. Light him up. Yeah. We're here with young Karmelo, minding his business, ready to run at his track meet, and boom. He's met with the fate of somebody bullying. Somebody bullying. Somebody feels like they're more committed to this seat than you are. Who do you think you are getting out of the rain? Who the fuck does this black boy think he is? He needs to get wet. We're the ones. But they said that these boys was under a tent. They don't know why they even came here from what a witness said. So let me play what the witness said first.
They got rained out like crazy bad. Everybody tried to get back to their cars or get in, places where they, wouldn't get all extra wet. Dude was sitting up on the tent, right? He was on his phone, right? My daughters was up under the same goddamn tent. Yeah. So I'm paying attention to my kids, but at the same time, they're in the same vicinity, so I'm watching everything going on around it because I'm there for my children. So dude walks up. McKellen, bro, he wasn't even under the tent at the time. They came from a whole separate tent and walked over there. They intentionally went over there to this kid, man. Dude was sitting on his phone just trying to get dry. You feel me? One thing went from another. They grabbed this man and they tried to punch on dude. Dude went in his bag and they went to try to jump this dude and punch on this dude, man. And he protected himself, dude. That's what happened. Yeah. It wasn't just one. It was both of them, bro. Austin, the dude that got unalive,
basically went over there to intentionally. It's not to the point that he brought a knife. For one, it wasn't on school property. The school was at least 5 to 10 miles away. It was community track meet, bro. It wasn't a school track meet.
And it says, in April 2025, a Texas high school track meet, 17-year-old Austin met, well, shit, I thought I paused it.
And he got rained up. Community track meet, bro. It wasn't a school track meet.
She said, I ran track and it rained. Rival teams share tents all the time, waiting on the rain to stop to see if they cancel. We are here now. We are here now with the bullying. We are here again with the bullying and the racism in America. This is what it takes this. A young man having to lose his life to show the racism in America. And that bullying is real. But what is the solution to these problems? Because he looked evil. Them twins looked very racist and evil. And how the father came in using the N-word so freely shows me that, yeah. Learn behavior, sir. The Relisha Rudd down here in the Carolinas. The father hated black people. So him and his daughters, young at the time, picked up little Relisha Rudd. And he made his daughters help with unaliving Relisha Rudd. Young, they was young. Barely in their teens. All due to racism. Unalived Relisha Rudd. I believe that Karmelo to create a knife was scared for his life. I know because I was scared and I had to create one too. And from high school. Yeah, if you like what you're hearing, please don't mind tipping me on Cash App. That'll work. If you like what you're hearing, any donations are welcome. And you guys, real quick off subject, I am at 5,500 subs. 5,500. Remember the other day, I was just celebrating my 4,000 subscribers. Just the other day. It wasn't even a week ago. So salute to everybody that has came and supported me. Thank you so much for believing in me, for pushing me to the next level. I appreciate you guys so much. That is a milestone for me, and I have to celebrate. I have to celebrate. And to Tootie Uncensored, man, thank you so much, because Tootie had told her subscribers, go over there, run Miss Parker up to 10,000 the fastest way, and they came through. And I appreciate you, Tootie. Thank you. Wasn't it not even a knife, but a cleat scraper, though? I don't know. I haven't really got into the story. Yeah, and that's true. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And this is a host debate over black people raising money for Karmelo Anthony. This is thank you, Foxy. I appreciate that. Thank you, sister.
He killed 2 people in cold blood. He raised over $1 million. Wait a minute.
Let's talk about that.
Who killed Michael Brown? He raised almost $2 million. So don't tell me that when black folks decide to put money and support behind a young brother who didn't start a fight, who didn't threaten nobody, who was sitting where he could have right to be sitting, was threatened more than one time, was physically attacked, he defends himself, and then all of a sudden he's in jail for murder. But guess what, brother? We gonna stand behind ours like you white folks stand behind yours.
Okay, let me
That young brother was attacked.
I know you're yelling because you really get worked up when you're lying. Well, let me say. Let me say very clear.
But you it's justified.
Let's kill it.
But we defend ourselves.
Now,
It's murder.
I like that. I want to play it one more time because this is so true in America. This is so true. But this is a wake-up call. This is when we have to have these conversations. We have to have these conversations. Elementary, middle school, or high school. Bullying is happening. And look at the outrage of racism it is sparking. To where now we're having debates on people raising money, how they're saying that people shouldn't raise money for this young man. Because it's the truth. I'm like Denise, prayers to both sides. But at the same time, we have to look at the right side. It definitely wasn't, Yolanda. Thank you, Wanda. He is. Salute, Chin.
Now Rittenhouse, after he killed 2 people in cold blood, he raised over $1 million. Wait a minute.
Let's talk about that.
Who killed Michael Brown, he raised almost $2 million. So don't tell me that when black folks decide to put money and support behind a young brother who didn't start a fight, who didn't threaten nobody, who was sitting where he had a right to be sitting, was threatened more than one time, was physically attacked, he defends himself, and then all of a sudden he's in jail for murder. But guess what, brother? We gonna stand behind ours like you white folks stand behind yours.
Okay, let me
That
be
young
clear.
brother was attacked.
I know you're yelling because you really get worked up when you're lying. Well, let me say. Let me be very clear.
But you it's justified.
Us killing
But we defend ourselves.
Ain't that the truth? Thank you, Chris. Y'all make sure y'all follow my girl, Sin City. Rap Sin City is another content creator in the Mo3 sector. Pour into her as y'all pour into me. Y'all know we stand up to stand out over here, riders. Thank you. Hey, Clay Cohen, welcome. Hey, Yolanda Moore, welcome. We love you, Miss Parker. I love you too. Hey, CB, what it do? What it do? Thank you, Sin. Thank you. They should run money. I stand with Karmelo. And he's right. What did he say wrong? Look how Trump's doing everything to get rid of blacks, to get blacks to rise up to the martial law. Absolutely. Hey, Vic, thank you. Thank you for coming through. Mo3 Sector Simma's got the Mo3 Sector coming through. Thank you, Sin. Somebody did. OG Poke Dog, salute, salute, salute. Thank you. New subscriber here from Toots. I love the content. Thank you. I'm her Toya. Thank you, sister. Hey, blessed to be. Thank you for whoever sent them sin. I know it's you. I know how you be running amok. You runs amok. Thanks to the Mo3 sector. Going on with your bad self. Congrats. Thank you, Miss Jackson. Thank you, Peaches. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all so much. Long live 3. Hey, Chi-Town, salute. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate whoever sent my Mo3 sector family over here. Thank you guys so much. Does anyone watch the TLC show, Unexpected Where This Young Man bullies his girlfriend and didn't want her to have an epidural, told her the drugs might hurt her son. He was awful to his parents. I didn't see that. Thank you, Peaches. Who the fuck are we to tell people what they can and cannot donate and support? You don't like it, don't support it, move on. Yeah, that's just it. That's just it. Thank you, Flawless World CEO. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. I stand with Karmelo. Also, enough of the abuse. We need to say no bullying. A lot of kids have been traumatized from bullying. And even on it is. Y'all do the research and stuff. She said, Latifa. Thank you, blessed to be. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Is this gonna stop? No. It's gonna get worse with our kids. Not just our kids, but all nationalities except for the blue kids. It's just what it is. And they're mad because we're supporting that movement. We're supporting that. People have come forward and said, like that black man was a witness and said, my girls was there. They was running track. I love the support too. And y'all show everybody some love. Hey, Grisky, how you doing? Happy Saturday, love. Much appreciated. I am. Thank you, Flawless World CEO. I appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all think this stops with Karmelo? They're trying to stop donations to this young man for being bullied. Because still, y'all got to go to the details. Why did y'all make him get up out of a seat he was sitting in? If my child is sitting in that seat, my child does not have to move. And if my child is feeling violated by that movement at that moment, damn it, hey, defend yourself at all costs. It's my child before them. I'm sorry, I'm not changing my mind. I'm not saying violence is good, but at the same time, at that time, that young man was scared. Yeah, it does, Kalila. But we're here now. We're having to have debates over this young man losing his life over donations. They want to know where the black people's money came from to donate. We are looked at as poor. Everybody black's not poor. We have our lower class, middle class, and upper class too. We don't have to get on here and gyrate and show money to show that we got anything, because a real person don't want nobody to know what they got. Thank you. Thank you. The unfortunate thing is most kids first bully at home. Dorothy and Ned Shannon, Kimani's eyes see it all times. They do. They do. They said that young Naziah Harris was bullied by her aunt and her grandmother. Then when we see the fight, are we shocked that she was fighting? A lot of aggression starts at the house. They're going to do that, Jacqueline. This because of skin color. Yes. Yes, Denise. Right. It wasn't an issue at all, I'm going to tell you. At all. Young Trayvon is gone. And they said he had self-defense. Trayvon's walking home with a bag of Skittles in a Arizona sweet tea. Well, what again, what was the self-defense for George Zimmerman? I'll wait. And again, black people, stop taking their money. Stop taking, I know it sounds good and stuff, Ben Crump. I do, and I rock with you, Ben Crump. I got pictures with you. And there's nothing wrong with suing, but for my child's life, I want laws passed and some more. I want shit changed, because the money ain't gonna change. Money ain't gonna bring my son back or my daughter back. Money's not gonna reassure that this shit won't happen to the next child that's gonna be just like mine. Nothing. I want laws changed. I want shit passed for mine. I want to see justice in all areas, not just this. Everybody failed my child. But I want change. I want a solution. That's why I be talking about to y'all, what is the solution? Is the solution, Amina, just taking your child out of school? Yes, but what's another solution? Being active in school, talking about this. Stop talking about just sex. Let's talk about this. So this won't happen to another Karmelo, to the little boy that lost his life. Let's start having these conversations at school. Even if I got to be the one, because I'm a parent who dealt with a child being bullied. I want to talk to the school. I'm not here to be mean or scare the kids. This is real life. Man, Zaya had hands. You could see the anger. You could. She was angry. I'm just saying. She said, word, amen, the ones that have it. Anti-bullying law in California. Okay? That's because they overcharged him in the first degree murder. Had been second degree, he would have been convicted. The same exact number of charges. He's overcharged. You must publicize. You got to. Chin Yuri actually did a publication on bullying. Her daughter was bullied. She wrote a whole article. Salute to you, Chin. It was a beautiful article. That's a solution. I'm going to make everybody, I'm going to let the world know my daughter was bullied, and I will not tolerate it. And it is being overlooked. I will not tolerate it. Salute to you again, Chin. Beautiful article. And I'm going to need that again so I can post it. We need to change laws. The prosecutors depend on not the judicial system. Sister and family, I'll get with you later once again. All right, Kristen, enjoy yourself. Have a good day, okay? I hope he wins. Yep, you need to stand up. Yes, D. Yep. That's what they doing. A high school student committed suicide because he was being bullied by the football team because he was homeless. Wants to play sports just to get his mind off of real life. Unalived himself. That could be your child. Because see, kids don't tell us everything. I guarantee you the bullies' parents don't know the real feelings. They might say they're getting bullied, but do they know the dynamics of them getting bullied? I guarantee you no. That's why that woman was crying at her daughter's casket. Because she knew her daughter was getting bullied, but to what extent? But don't cry at a funeral. Make change. Come up with a solution. Take your child, make them stand beside you. And any child that's being bullied, ask them to come up and speak their truth. So we can come up with a solution. Ego, something he had no control over. Everyone write a letter with all kids that have been bullied, the outcome it has in the child's life to prosecutors. Karmelo Anthony, we need to stop bullying. Hey, something sweet, salute love. That's why we have to talk to our children and really listen. Even some teachers bully children. Absolutely. Yes, they do. But we are losing our kids. We are losing them at an all-time high. We are losing our kids more than they change. Just regular stuff's changing. More than they changing smart TVs and smart refrigerators. Our kids, we're losing our kids at an all-time high. So before the knock comes at your door, what do we do? Even at the workplace. Let's stop it, not just at school. I've seen bullies at the workplace. Record it. I don't care if they say you can't record it. Don't turn the blind eye to bullying. Say something. Because when it all said and done, to me, it's just as much on your hands as it is the person that did it. I'm going to be honest. The bullies' parents need to be more involved. It's the reason they do it. It is risky. Good day, Auntie Mo. Hey. Bullies at churches, yeah. It's bullies everywhere. They're everywhere. I was raised being told, treat them how they treat you, led to me being angry and bitter. Growing up, I told my kids to always be kind and kill with kindness because you don't know their life, their home life, and they need a friend. Now you're pointing to me, okay? And that's good, Reese. But Reese, we gotta take those sayings outside the home too. Because I save my kids, I want to save another one. Don't just stop with your child. Think about the other kids that's being bullied too. Use that situation and utilize it. Utilize it to save another life. My son went through the bullying, but I took it to the board, wrote a letter to the governor to make changes by passing bullying law. All children that are bullied accepted differently. That is true. Yeah, it is true, Reese. I'm currently dealing with you. Document everything, Miss Reed. Document every bit of it. Write letters to corporate to have your back, to have you're safe. I've been complaining. I've said nothing. I've sent letters to corporate. If human resources, go above, but let them know. Write dates and times. It is true, Arlene. Thank you, sister. I love you. Thank you. I wonder, I'd say it again, Denise. Has anyone intervened on Karmelo? Now, that's a good one. I get what you're saying. Had anybody intervened since he was getting bullied? It is true, Foxy. The cyberbullying is worse. It will. The cyberbullying is way worse. It is. Hey, Shani, what it do, boo? I wonder too, and I wonder if anybody else will speak out that's being bullied because we know Karmelo wasn't the only one. I know that boy wasn't the only one being bullied by anybody in that school. I'm pretty much sure that it's more. It's more. It's more. We've gotten some local laws and school policies changed where I live in honor of the kids who took their lives. That hurts. Some people can't take the word, you know? Yeah. Then I want to see, look at this video about them saying Carmelo Anthony is officially cooked. Courtney Slate, don't want nobody know. So I want to check this video out, and then we'll break it down. The schools do nothing. They don't. That's why I said push it further. Make them hear you. Make them know. Let them know who you are as a parent and what you stand for when it comes to the bullying. Make them hear you. I bet they have a change then. See, we get bullied, we take them out of school, we homeschool them. Yep, keep it further than that. Take it further, Kalila. How serious are they going to take it? I'm going to make sure they take it serious because I'm going to call news stations. I'm going to go on live. I'm going to make sure I talk to content creators. So it's so many content creators on this app. People will stop shit to let you know, be aware. You never know who, if their child has been bullied or something that resonates with them. Make it public. Make it go viral. Yep, that's true, Denise. These guys pissed me off. I watched them last week. All they did. I think I seen that, Reese. I think I did see that, and I was like, damn. Well, let's check these guys out and see why they said Carmelo Anthony is cooked. They said real disrespectful stuff. Let's see. Let's see if we agree. If we have to break their ass down. Let's see.
Dominic Alexander did it yesterday at that press conference. He made comparisons to, for example, Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that has to be the most asinine thing that you can even try to express. Kyle Rittenhouse was attacked. He was chased down, cornered. A guy tried to take his weapon. He shot him. Another person tried to use a deadly weapon against him, which was a skateboard at the time. He ended up shooting him, and another person pulled a gun on him. And what else could he have done but protect himself lawfully in a place that he belonged? This is a very different situation. You have a young man who brought a knife to a track meet, which is already illegal, bringing a knife on the premise of a sporting event. And then you have the person, obviously, with the evidence that we have so far, is premeditating a stabbing because he has his hands in the bag and he's telling them, touch me and see what happens. You only need a split second to develop premeditation. So if you have a plan that you're going to use a weapon against somebody, before you use the weapon, that's premeditation. Dang. And not utilizing equal force against a person is another uphill battle for him. Someone pushing you does not necessitate you to use deadly force against them.
Use a lie. And to these black men, stop it. Stop it. Y'all are the problem in America. I just was saying this the other day. We come down on each other more than any other race. We dissect everything to find the bad, to overlook what really happened. Touch me if you want to. That's going to be my saying. Touch, call it premeditated or whatever. But if I'm not messing with you, I'm not touching you, don't fuck with me, period. Don't fuck with me. You're not going to move me. Call it whatever. Carmelo, I don't care what they say. You stand your ground. If you don't want to be touched and you're sitting your ass in a seat, don't let nobody move you but yourself. Fuck is going on? I just got started on this video, got mad that a black man is saying this. And they wonder why we are where we are. Look where he is too. Fox News, we all know that's Trump territory. Just like the Bloods and the Crips got territory. We know Fox News is Trump territory. So I couldn't expect anything less from this black man. Shanny, hell, I just got into it. They want the brother unalived. Is he the fuck okay? Because I know you're not telling your son at home to let somebody move him out of his seat. That's the problem. We've been getting moved out of our spots for years. Unwillingly. Is he okay? Whatever it was, Auntie Mo. What, don't move me. Don't touch my child. Period. Ain't nobody making my child move unless his legs get up and he removes himself. Other than that, don't touch my motherfucking kids. Fuck is we talking about? What kind of knife it is? Protect yourself at all costs. To all our black children. Protect yourself. Nothing moves you but you. Premeditated, hesitated, whatever word goes in rhymes with premeditated. I don't give a damn. Fuck is he talking about?
In no world is that legal, especially not in the state of Texas.
Let me ask you a question, in your opinion, Brandon, of Dominique Alexander. That press conference, I think we both agree, was absolutely appalling. He managed to butcher not just regular English grammar, but he managed to butcher the facts, for example, of Kyle Rittenhouse case. How does someone with not just his inabilities, but his criminal record become a voice in the public eye for someone like the family of Karmelo Anthony?
Will, this is just a continuation of the manipulation from black leaders to just pimp out these families for money. This man is not qualified whatsoever, and I can put my life on it.
Not pimp out. It's the verbiage for me. Yeah, these people are used to pimp out the families. Hell, nobody goes to law school for nothing. Fuck is he talking about? Y'all gotta stop doing that. Like, oh, he only wants money. I know him. Y'all, I'm not going to law school for nothing. No, some things I think, come on, when it comes to the kids missing and all of that, get on it. Come on, for the sake of the kids, it's a difference for me. I do want to start a nonprofit where people can go and, you know what I'm saying, if we can get some lawyers to do that off the grid for free when it comes to our missing kids and finding them. But everything's a money grab in America, sir. The fuck is he talking about? Is he okay? Who don't want money? When y'all go to work, don't y'all get paid? Are y'all going in for free, clocking in? Nobody is. Nobody's getting paid. I mean, not getting paid for their services. I'm sorry. But to use the word pimping these families out, is you mad because you didn't get to him first? Now he wants to talk about his credentials as a lawyer. That's what's wrong with us again as black people. We always want to dissect and say what he or she can't do, what they're not qualified to do. Just because you have a diploma and a GED don't make you the smartest motherfucker neither to do nothing. I seen the street smart people be smarter than the book smart people. This is so ignorant beyond belief. A black man with a young black man fighting for his life against racist people is adding fuel to the white man's fire. He's gaslighting the white man's coattail. We always, don't we black people, we always got the lighter to light up that stick of dynamite for the white man. But then we get on here and talk about racism and this, and that, and the other. Call them pimps. Whether at least he's going to fight for the black man. That's time and money. Gas money, here and there, flights. He should get paid. Fuck is he talking about? This is sick. But guess what? This is why we're losing. To the black communities, this is exactly why we're losing. This is why it's going to get worse. It's going to keep getting worse. Stop blaming Donald Trump on things that come out of our mouths as black people. I don't want to hear about Donald Trump. This is coming out of our mouths. Donald Trump didn't make him say a damn thing. He ain't in our house controlling our feelings and how we looking at what's going on in reality. These is pick-me ass. These are the house niggas. See, it's a such thing as, and I hate to say it like this, but I'm going to have a real conversation. I'm going to have it. It's the difference between house Negroes and field Negroes. The house Negro will do anything for mess. Scalp his own. Beat his own. Talk down to his own kind. Because he got a little air conditioning. He got a fan. He can go in and drink a good glass of lemonade. He ain't got to go to the well and drink out of the palm of his hands for a first glass of water. You know? The field Negro, we doing whatever we do to get by. To keep our head above water and to stay alive. So we go out there to the field and pick cotton. As told. Hoping that when they do give us a sip of water that they don't throw it past our mouth, but actually pour it in. This world is full of house Negroes, and I'm looking at one. I'm hearing one. And I'm so disturbed. I'm so disturbed. That's why we have to make it. This is where we at in America. He wants his camera time, so he goes on here to Fox News. This is Trump's trap house. That's what this is. Call Fox News Trump's trap house. He wants to be famous. A pick-me house Negro. What it is. And lighting the dynamite to make it happen. It's some crazy work right here, though.
That the defense team is literally want to throw up thinking about this guy litigating or putting information out in the public, and he's an idiot. He can't even say defense. What did he say? Self-defense. The other day he said self-defense. He don't even know how to say self-defense. And then also, I think what his objective is, and people
mocking the Negro. He's giving us giving his house Negro a hand. He's mocking the black man. He's mocking his brother, someone of the same skin, walking the same walk of life with him. He's making the white man laugh. He's putting on a show for the white man. He said self-defense. It's self-defense. He can't even say. This is where we at, y'all. That's why I talk to my sons. I have conversation with them. I got to. This is where we are at. And just think it's going to be more house Negroes to come. More house Negroes want to come and tap dance. These are the ones that tap dance for Massa. He tap dancing for Massa. I do a good job, sir. Need me to do 2 more steps, sir? I got 2 more good taps in me, sir, but I give you 5, Massa. I give you 5. I add 3 to it, Massa. Making fun of the black. This is sad. Are y'all not scared as black people? Hell, I was scared of dying, but hell, I'm scared to live on earth as we speak. I'm scared to live on earth as we speak. With these demonic entities that we call predators, pedophiles. And these house Negroes are worse. These house Negroes are worse. They are living in our communities. They are living next door. Y'all might as well hang our kids yourself, Negro. He's convicting the boy without even having a whole story. With witnesses. With witnesses saying that those boys was wrong. Put your hands on me, I'm taking your ass out too. Just the way it is. Ain't that what y'all say? Somebody come on your property unannounced? Yeah, come if you want to. Hey, Catherine. Come if you want to. Walk on my shit if you want to. And that's premeditated. Hell yeah. Come on my property if you want to. But this house, Negro, the lemonade must be extra sweet, sir. Huh? Lemonade must be a little extra sweet on Fox News over in Trump's trap house. For the love of money. For a little camera attention. For a little walk of shame. This is not a walk of fame. This is a walk of shame. I'm disgusted. As a mother raising black boys, oh yeah, I'm disgusted. This is unbelievable right here.
People may be missing this is that they want to get the public to be on their side in order to taint the jury pool, because as much disinformation they can put out there, as much sympathy they can garnish from the surrounding public. When it's time to do jury selections, they're going to have a lot of people that have sympathy.
This Negro here. Yeah, they're trying to get people. No, they're giving people the story about what happened, sir. I mean, House Negro. Boy, he tap dancing for real. Him must not got it all in life. He wanted to add a balcony to the house, huh? Master say he gonna upgrade us. He go home. Master say he gonna upgrade us to his wife. All I gotta do, go put down a couple Negroes. Yeah. I was going on Fox News and I was gonna put down a couple of Negroes. I was gonna hang them myself. I was going to Trump Trap House. That's where I was going. This Negro here, this house Negro here, boy, I tell y'all, he's doing, boy, he's going in, ain't he? You don't got to tell America, sir, just go find Karmelo yourself, because that's what you want to do. You want to hang your own kind. That's the worst kind of hanging. The white man been doing it for years, but when it's your own kind, I mean, goddamn, that's diabolical. That's some crazy fucking work, if I must say. Honestly. He's going to hang this boy himself. He's telling the white people to hang our brother. Yeah, they doing this for sympathy. They just trying to get the jury. No, they're putting information out there about what happened to this young man being bullied and moved out of his seat by these two young men, and he unalived one. He said he wasn't going. And no means no, it goes for great and everything else. You're not going to move me. Put your hands on me. It is what it is. And they did just that, and he did what he had to do. They could have beat him to death anyway. Well, what was going to be on Fox News? Your ass wouldn't even be invited to Fox News, sir. I was going to get a new upbringing for me and you. That's what he's telling his wife. I was going to sell my soul in over there in Trump Trap House. That's where I was going. Oh, this shit is getting, boy, I'm telling you, this shit is getting scarier. Hey, Leslie. This shit, y'all better wake up, America. This is the time. Stop blaming shit on Trump. Trump didn't have him do this. It's what this nigga wanted to do. Because I call him nigga because nigga means stupid. The shit he's saying on this platform is stupid. It's stupid. He sounds stupid. He sounds ignorant. No wonder Shani said it's going to make you mad. Look. And I ain't even in number 2 minutes of the shit.
towards Karmelo Anthony, which could create a hung jury situation. But this gentleman who has a criminal record is not a fair and good representation for this family.
Wow, I don't even know why they let him up there.
So let's hear about this gentleman. Do y'all know who he is?
Nah, but I know I saw on X they posted a bunch of his mugshots. He had like 7, 8 of them.
No.
He had a bunch of them.
I saw that he's supposed to be like a big activist in Dallas.
You don't need no activists in this thing.
I think he was one of the head honchos during the BLM riots. That's why I have seen. I don't know if that's true.
Shout out to these
true or not.
You kind of look like Meek Mill.
You cannot make this shit up, bro.
I just sent it.
Why would they even allow him to talk?
Pull up the mugshots. He looked like Silky Johnson in some of them. He had a perm.
This whole press conference, I'm not gonna lie, it was shit. Like
I didn't see
it. It was honestly completely unnecessary, and it definitely didn't paint their family in a good light. Austin Metcalf's father pulled up, and they had him kicked out. The dude had defended your son from racial attacks and tried to keep the racism at a low, and said he forgave your son, which got criticism for him, and y'all kick him out.
That was after
he came out and said he felt disrespected by that. Oh, he's disrespectful for showing up to see who killed his son.
I didn't even want to get into that because I go into extreme.
This is so backwards, bro.
Rant about that because that's gonna piss me off.
So they had a press conference not for the kid that died, but for the kid that
they did have it for the kid that died. That was the first.
Well, how though? If they kicked him out, this is what they're talking about.
Just a different time.
So they're having one for.
But I haven't. Are you sure they had one for Austin? I didn't see it.
We watched the video on the news.
That was just the day after.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. That's pretty much what it was.
What are you talking about?
For Austin.
What press conference did they have?
When the news came
when they came and spoke to him and his mama and the dad.
Okay.
That's considered that's the same thing.
Similar. Yes.
This is his lawyer. This is not his lawyer.
This is not a lawyer. No.
I don't know who this dude is, but this the spokesman. This who they got representing them. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I told you, they're like Silky Johnson.
Who's gonna listen to a person that has had multiple mugshots and has been to jail multiple times? Are you a good spokesman for anybody?
I promise you, I wouldn't pay him to represent my order in a line at McDonald's.
You can't make this crap up, bro. Well, this just isn't. We got to be real.
So he's the activist dude.
Let's look at the irony of this shit.
Speaking. That was speaking.
The fucking irony. The spokesman been to jail more than. Come on, let's just get into the video.
Yeah, this don't look.
Is he the lawyer for real or no?
No, he's not the lawyer.
He's the activist.
He's just talking, bro.
So he like that one dude out here in Houston.
Yeah, his name
talk
is
with the glasses.
Dominique Alexander, and it says he has a history of beating women and failed to submit his finances to the IRS.
So he's not.
Here's his rap sheet.
An upstanding citizen.
Felony injury to a child, forging a check, leading police on a high-speed chase, stealing a car, falling out physical contact, probation violations, felony theft of property, felony assault causing serious bodily injury, misdemeanor assault, violence, family for evading arrest.
What a great guy.
Yeah, this is who I want to represent me.
Damn, he don't know how to stay out the way at all.
He brought up Kyle Rittenhouse. No, I mean, some people don't agree with Kyle did. I really did. I don't think he should have went. But the fact that you're even bringing up anything about anything, nah, bro. Nah, this is gonna actually piss me off, bro. This is going to piss me off.
This is how I know God is real. Because I was literally about to go to a sleep doctor because I really struggled to sleep.
He was.
And then we actually just happened to,
ran across Beam.
Find out about Beam. And so I was okay, I'll try this first. And it has literally solved my problem. Like, I think the biggest keys here are what are the ingredients? We got the melatonin, the magnesium, and the theanine. All of those like combined, because I've heard of all these things separately, but when you combine them all, it's like you get in the bed and you feel like something's weighing you down. And that's how you don't feel like moving. And then you wake up and I
remember you said that I felt like I sunk in the bed.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Yeah, and it helps me relax my mind before I get to bed. So, turn on some Cartier Family, lay down, hit the Beam, go to sleep. All right, guys. So what you want to do is go to beam.com and put in the discount code Cartier, and that's going to get you 35% off. That's not no little discount. That is a big discount, y'all. Beam is really blessing. It's a company that, has value similar to ours, and they really just want to help. So 35% off with the code Cartier.
Face of Dallas activism against police brutality and claims of racial discrimination is now facing a claim of domestic violence. Steve Pickett joining us live from Irving with more on Dominique Alexander.
He's gonna go to jail, bro.
We know there is a police investigation right now, Doug. Dominique Alexander telling me by phone today he had a dispute with the mother of his children. He said he didn't hit or hurt anyone. However, for whatever reason, that woman ended up in the hospital's ER here.
So that is a sense of betrayal to me.
Malika Green stood with Dominique Alexander just 2 days ago. He received a call this morning, learning of a police investigation into alleged domestic abuse involving Alexander and the mother of his children.
From what I understood, it was very violent to the point to where she had to go to the hospital.
You can't claim to fight evil. Wow.
This new Special Forces device turns men into beasts. It burns
evil and then stand aside when someone that you're friends with commits such an injustice.
And I will say this to the family. Because sometimes, you know, when things like this are happening, you can't say what you will and won't do at that moment. If you won't let somebody just defend you in that moment, you know, you don't know. People just saying they coming to help, you know, activists and things like that. You know, the family's going through so much. His daddy's forgiving them because he knows his son was probably bad and was a racist. Boy, we as black people, we'll dissect the black person like a frog, won't we? We'll say everything that's wrong. Yeah, who's to say that, Toya? That's what I'm saying. This is crazy to me. This is wild to me. I ain't the best person. Let's say that. I got a history of domestic violence. I got a history of drug abuse and so much. Does that mean I'm a bad person to speak on shit? No. Shit's gonna happen. Shit's happened. But does that mean that he can't be an activist and still speak up for what's right in his eyes? We have to stop doing that shit. This shit is getting out of control. Hey, Justin, my boo. Thank you, sister. I'm praying for that man. I'm praying for this young man. He needs prayer right now. His family. It's bad when you're being racially attacked by the blue people, but hell, when it's your own kind, y'all, that's worse. I'm telling you, we're accustomed to the blue people, but our own kind, I don't think we're accustomed to that just yet. I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're there.
Activist Jeff Hood, that's his homie. The same man who led with Alexander the Dallas protest against police brutality on July 7th, 2016, when 5 police officers were shot. He said he saw injuries on the body of Alexander's girlfriend on yesterday. Took her to a DPD substation to file a family violence complaint.
Steve, it wasn't 2 weeks ago that we're out in the streets in Deep Ellum protesting, marching, screaming, shouting against violence against women. And here we are today seeing one of the chief leaders of that protest having committed a despicable act of violence against his partner.
Alexander, by phone this afternoon, denied any physical attack against the woman. He called it a family dispute.
It certainly hurts the movement when accusations like this are directed at leadership. And that's why we're held to a high responsibility.
Hey, bro, I'm finna cry, bro. I'm actually finna
So now he's speaking on. This is the dude speaking on.
No, I'm finna go, bro. I'm finna go.
Yeah, bro. Why they had him talk, bro? This make it look worse, bro. Is he the lawyer? Why they didn't just have their lawyer speak? Why they didn't have their lawyer speak, bro? That's why I'm confused, bro. Like the first time, the lawyer spoke the first time.
And I love that these young black men are speaking on it. You know,
why is this
need more of our youth to have a
Do you know why he's speaking?
He's
Not
a
so
local
much
Dallas
of the
leader.
elders.
Yes.
but
Do you know why he's speaking?
I want to hear from the youth.
Did you see the parents? Did you see? Did they look very bright?
Come on, bro.
Did they look very bright?
We ain't gotta do that.
Nah,
We
bro,
ain't
I'm
gotta
finna
do
go
that.
hard, bro. I'm
No, you be doing that.
Hey, I'm gonna call what I see. You seen that?
They live in Frisco, Texas. They not dumb. That's not where.
It's just
not exactly a poor people area.
But they're not dumb. No. It's just they, bro.
Not exactly a
They
poor
just think
people
how all
area.
black people think. How you used to think.
I ain't never been this dumb.
I don't know, bro.
We all do some crazy shit in this bitch.
Yeah, man.
Man, he's so dramatic, bro.
Sit down, bro.
Sit down, bro.
I just can't believe this shit, fool.
I don't
I
understand.
really know, like not even on some reaction shit. This shit is crazy.
We know, man.
Like, what
I know, bro.
We know. I've been seeing that video.
This is kind of unrelated, but the protest, bro, is leading in 2016. Was that because of something that happened, or was that because Colin Kaepernick?
They said it was a police brutality.
But was that from the Colin Kaepernick taking a knee type
somebody got
thing?
shot. Colin Kaepernick in 2016.
Yeah, that was around that time.
Was it?
Yeah, that's right when he did it.
They said it was something to do with somebody getting shot.
I bet that was right whenever Colin took that knee.
Was it the Mike Brown on that time?
Mike Brown was that was in St. Louis.
I be dramatic.
But there was boy.
I remember they was protesting crazy around a lot of.
I want to shed a tear, bro. This shit is crazy, bro.
Because wasn't Trayvon Martin when we was in like?
Yeah, he
we was
took a
little
knee.
kids,
He took a knee on August 26, 2016.
Damn.
And some people think he actually doing something.
But and at the time, I thought he was doing something, bro. So that's why I can't blame nobody that think that, especially a black person, because that's what they. That's
I
what
still think that in 2025.
Man, after I watched Colin
Well, I mean,
Kaepernick movie,
2025,
that shit pissed me off. That motherfucker was the most privileged motherfucker I had ever seen, and he did that to his damn parents.
Before we got the facts,
Nah, bro, I should never seen that movie.
But before we got the facts, before you seen the movie, before all this, before YouTube, what'd you think about him?
Before that, I thought Colin Kaepernick was that dude.
Okay.
He used to slang that bit, but once I seen that movie, that shit made me change my whole perspective. Because he actually had a great upbringing compared to a lot of people.
It's just
he had a chance to even go to the league for baseball.
This shows how bad they get, like just the mindset of making one race of people think the exact same on every little thing. You see what I'm saying?
Like the selective outrage, just like
The selective outrage is
questioning
crazy.
life right
The
now.
selective
Like,
outrage.
I'm looking in the sky, I just like I'm just fucked up about this, bro. And he even fucked up, bro. You can't. I'm just want to cry, bro. Like,
That shit is
like what I really want to say inside, I'm not.
It's
sad, bro.
Sad,
Why we couldn't just leave the race out of off of this, man? That's crazy, bro. And race bait and all this other shit.
Hey guys, matter of fact, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it right there. Leave it at this. I'm gonna try my hardest from this day forward to be the number one coon to ever walk this planet. Cause shit right here, you cannot make this shit up.
I just can't.
Like, I have so much outrage in my body right now because of this shit, y'all. I just can't. I'm gonna just let the video go, bro. This shit is crazy to me, bro. Like he's the spokesman. I'm about to ever let it. I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie, he shouldn't have nobody speaking on his behalf. He's in the wrong. Every factual piece of evidence and data from the time I heard this story told me that boy is going down.
Yeah, he is. But the
nothing
thing
he's doing is helping himself.
Yeah,
nothing.
doing all this,
bringing
getting
his
this
own, him on. Oh yeah,
They should have just went up there, apologized to the family.
They
and
should have
just
did nothing,
stop.
bro.
Stop.
They should have just laid low.
Yeah, they should have just.
the daddy had a terrible. Everybody that spoke did terrible. I'm not gonna. Let's just continue the video, bro.
Folks, an altercation at a Texas track meet leaves a student dead and another student facing first-degree murder charges. This story has been blowing up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but it's also gone national as a number of white conservatives are attacking the young black man who has been charged in this case. His name is Karmelo Anthony. They are demanding that he get everything thrown at him for what took place in the death of Aaron Metcalf. So let me unpack what happened here. Guys, roll a video. So understand, so 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony, this is him being released from jail, okay? He's been released from jail. A black judge lowered the bond. Well, that black judge has been getting death threats as a result of that. That's Judge Angela Tucker. She's been getting massive death threats. Now, again, 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony says he was only protecting himself when Austin Metcalf according to witness statements to police, tried to shove Anthony, who attended a rival high school, out of a pop-up tent when Anthony grabbed it.
I want y'all to take a minute. Take a minute and look at the face of who told. Not saying that taking a life is okay. Not saying that. But look at his face. Look at his face. With a twin that's the same age. With a twin that's the same age. Coming to tell you to move out your seat. This is double trouble. This ain't one that looks like this. You got two. And the brother was pretty big. Does the family need better counseling? Oh yeah, he does. Very much so. He looks like a lot of evil shit. Maybe the counselor isn't good. So, real Black America. This family needs assistance, clearly. Way bigger than him, Toya. Way bigger. Yeah. Divine, yeah. Clearly. Death threats is crazy. What's it like, that movie with Samuel Jackson and when Matthew McConaughey was defending him against killing that little blue child and unaliving, and how he was getting those death threats and crosses and stuff, because this is not Karmelo dying by the blue man. This is him being unalived by the Black race. The Black race. We're determining what happens to Karmelo at this moment, not the blue people. And I've never heard so much disturbing conversations go on Mississippi burning. A time to heal, yeah. It's all of that. Bruh, Mississippi burning too. And a time to heal. Oh boy, Latif, y'all down there. Sagittarius, y'all Black men. How y'all seeing things? Let me drop my link too. I really want some perspectives on this. That's just what we're witnessing right now, especially at the beginning. Yeah. Yeah. You know, as you get older, you know, the Rodney King, Breonna Taylor. Yeah, Miss Wish, I said it. More kids are going to come forward. I hope they do. To talk about the evil that's in this boy's eyes. And again, sorry to his mother and father. But for his unaliving and his bullying, they want Karmelo to feel the same, go under the same demise. I hate that the kid lost his life. However, they had no authority to tell or try to make anyone leave any space, no conflict, no issues that day. My son is who said it has happened more than once. Hey, my Burns, salute, welcome. This is one of the saddest cases in Black history right now. With a young Black man. I never thought I'd witness it, like Mississippi burning in a time to heal, but I know it was a witness, Jacqueline, that said, I played it just a minute ago. I'll play it one more time. He said that, you know, the boy was just under the tent. He said Karmelo was on his phone just trying to get dry. Latif, are you busy to come up real quick? Are you busy? Oh boy, are you busy too? Let me play with the let me see.
Everybody trying to get back to their cars or get in, places where they, wouldn't get all extra wet. Dude was sitting up on the tent, right? On his phone, right? My daughters was up under the same goddamn tent. Yeah. So I'm paying attention to my kids, but at the same time, they're in the same vicinity. So I'm watching everything going on around it because I'm there for my children. So dude walks up. McKellen, bro, he wasn't even under the tent at the time. They came from a whole separate tent and walked over there. They intentionally went over there to this kid, man. Dude was sitting on his phone just trying to get dry. You feel me? One thing went from another. They grabbed this man and they tried to punch on dude. Dude went in his bag and they went to try to jump this dude and punch on this dude, man. And he protected himself, dude. That's what happened. Yeah. It wasn't just one. It was both of them, bro. Austin, the dude this got unalive, and his brother physically went over there to intentionally. It's not to the point that he brought a knife. For one, it wasn't on school property. The school is at least 5 to 10 miles away. It was community track meet, bro. It wasn't a school track meet.
Okay, Wish.
They got rained out like crazy bad. Everybody trying to get back to their car.
So he said he had 2 daughters there at the same track meet. He said it was raining. He said Karmelo was under the tent with him and his daughters. He said the twins wasn't even under that tent. They was under a whole nother tent. So that's how you know it was bullying involved. He said they came to where Karmelo was. He said both brothers, not just one, both brothers. They felt they had that liquid courage. They had that liquid courage to But I feel our racism should stop our kids to start seeds because the government don't care about none of us in our life. They only want to control and power. I don't know. This is sad. This is sad to watch. It's all the above for me, y'all. This is all the above. And our racism should stop, but we know it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to stop. It's going to continue to get worse, but it be our own kind. It be our own kind. Thankful. Man, I just wanted to play that clip and discuss y'all feelings about this. I have been asked to speak on it for a little bit. I'm disturbed. Yeah, be your own kind every time. Even on the job. Even at your job. It be your own kind to get you gone. To get you gone. And be happy about it. You know? Turn you down. Not building you up. Just like them. What up, Foxy?
Hello, Queen. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing? Latif, are you busy? T. And oh boy, I don't know if y'all can hear me if y'all still in the chat. Hey, Foxy, how you doing today, love?
I'm doing fine. I'm glad you're bringing up these subjects today. I was just talking about it the other day about the bullying because I have a teenage granddaughter. And when she was going to a certain school, she was bullied. And she don't know anything about fighting or, some kids don't know anything about fighting. Depends on the household they grew up in. And so she didn't know nothing about fighting, and she was scared all the time to go to school, to the point that my son had to move to another county and put her in a different school so she wouldn't have to fight. And the sad part was it was a school with all of us in it that was doing all the fighting, to a point they even had the police out there on a regular basis from the morning till the evening they had the police out there. So he had to move to another county. It's the same one with the grandbaby, with my grandbaby. And, she had to go to a different school, and she has excelled. She's an honor roll student now. She's not scared to go to school. She's excited about going to school. But the bullying isn't only in schools. Like you said, it's in the jobs, it's in the churches, even in our government now. We have bullying in the churches. The pastors are making you feel guilty if you don't pay your tithes and your dues. If you don't do this, God not going to bless you. That's a form of bullying. They're making it seem like if you don't have the money, you're not going to get blessed. And that's not true. And then your jobs, you got us bullying each other. Oh, I don't want to write you up. If I write you up, I hate to do this. And, they're threatening your livelihood. That's bullying. Because the person told them to do it. Then you got, like I said, the schools, and then you got your government. Look how, the Republicans are bullying, the lady that stood up to in Maine. The governor in Maine told him, I'm not going to do what you say. I'm going to do what the law said. He said, we'll see about that. I get sued all the time. Go ahead and sue me. I'm not going to give you no government funding. Look what they did to my mayor. I live in D.C. Told her if she didn't get rid of the Black Lives Matter down the middle of the street, he wasn't going to give us any funding. Give our mayor any funding. That's a form of bullying right there. So we're getting bullied every day of the week. If you don't pay your light bill, we're going to cut you off. And, not making an arrangement with it, but they're going to cut your lights off. Or they're threatening to evict you. If you don't pay right now, you're getting evicted. If you don't pay your gas bill, if you don't pay your car payment, I'm going to snatch your car today. We get bullied every day in life. And the thing is, we got to sit back and know our rights and stand up for ourselves, even for the ones that don't have a voice.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That is true.
How you feeling after watching this and hearing what the black man on Fox News said about
Honey, he just like Tim Scott and Byron Donalds. They both tap dancing and master, how much? And the thing that gets me, it hurts me because I grew up in that time when we had to tap dance with the masters. Now I'm no longer have to do that, but the problem is I haven't forgot where I came from. What I went through. I've seen the crosses burn in the yard. I've seen where we go to vote and they'll tear up our voters registration, our voting papers. So our votes didn't count. If we didn't vote the way they wanted it to be voted. They don't know, sit back and look at these young people that's coming up behind us, and we fought to change all of that. And then y'all going back to bringing it back to where we fought to get away from. It hurts me in my heart because I know I seen the racism. I lived the racism. I've done the race. I've been there, had to tap dance. Had to sit back and say, yes, sir, master. No, sir, master. No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, ma'am. No, sir, ma'am. Had to say it. Yeah, you right. You right. I'm sorry. I begging forgiveness and praying to God that there's no retaliation to my family because even though I know I was right, but I still had to say yes, sir, or yes, ma'am to him.
Yeah.
And I said, and then see our black people now that has the opportunity to change it and keep it changed and going and reverting back, it hurts me a lot. And I'm glad that you're fighting for what is right. Shank is fighting for what is right. The riders are fighting for what is right. I'm fighting for what is right with the children and life and people. I'm so glad we got some young people that's got it. But what happened to those that don't have it? What can we do to make them see that? That's why I come on your channel all the time, because I see the fight in you and I see the fight in him. And I see the fight in some of your other riders that I be on their channels. I see the fight they have in them to make it, it's an honor for me to see you all doing it and keeping it alive. But we got so many out here that don't. That hurt me a lot. And I just want to give you honors where your honors are due. And I know you don't want to, it's not about that. It's what passionate in your heart. but I still had to give you honor because you're giving me honors. Because I see a young person that is keeping our dream alive. And I love that about you and the other riders that join you in the fight. And I thank you all for giving us that honor. And you keep fighting and you keep doing what you're doing because it's an honor to us. That's all I have to say.
And Foxy, I appreciate you. You're a rider too. And we got to do this together in order to come up with a solution, and a solution that works and that matters. And it's not about just about black people, it's about all races, but at the same time, it's just a little bit worse for us. Whether people still want to see it or recognize it or not, it's not going to change. Hey, Teresa, I'm good, but we got to have these conversations. We got to keep having it to make it matter, Foxy, to wake them up, because America's not woke.
Even though they say we woke, they got the wrong woke. But the one thing I have to give it to the orange man, I call him the orange man because I don't like to say his name. It just give me the heebie-jeebies to just say his name. The orange man, he brought things to light that had been buried. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I give him credit for, that he brought to light what had been buried and under and dug under and covered up. Now we see people for who they really are.
Yeah.
Where they know they ain't hiding behind the mask and the disguise. That's the only credit I give him, because he brought out who they really are, and he bringing a light to everything. So that gives us, just like he doing all this Black Lives, taking the black stuff off the internet or anything black, thinking that that's going to rile us up to go out there and do a march again so he can do martial law. I'm glad our people stood their ground and said that's not our fight, because that's all he needed was martial law. Once he got martial law, we'd be under the subject of military laws. And military laws are totally different from American laws.
Oh, absolutely.
And who's the head of the military? He is. So he would be like a king because he controlled it all then. He controlled everything we do. And then I find out that he's already done paid money out over to El Salvador. And thank God that the judges are fighting against that, because he's trying to send our people over there. United States people over there to be in prison instead of being in the prisons here in the United States.
Sure is.
And you know who they're going to send over there? Anyone that is not, I call them clear people. Anybody that's not clear people. They're going to be the ones to be the first one shipped over there.
Yeah.
But
and that's, I'm glad you woke that up too, because as you know, a lot of us have sons in penitentiary in jail, loved ones in a penitentiary in jail, and sending them to El Salvador because the treatment too. He knows how they treat our kind there, so that's why he's inflicting pain in so many different areas, and it's crazy. It's sad. Had that judge locked up because that judge was fighting for that person's green card, just to see the judge locked up. We locking up judges now. Hey, Renita, we locking up judges now for fighting.
So if you're locking up judges, you imagine who else he gonna lock up. And then I want to bring everybody's attention. I'm not changing the subject, but we talking about racism. You got to realize, once Elon Musk leaves the government, we all of us, they don't realize it, but it's not us, but them too. Everybody's going to suffer, because now he done got rid of all the leaders of all the different departments in the government. Elon Musk leave, nobody's going to be running nothing, because there's no leaders no more, because you done fired them all.
Yeah. That's his plan, that's his plan all along. And whether we want to know this or not, a lot of stuff has been written already to happen.
Right.
So
it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible, and it's also 2025 is not just begun. It was back in Nixon time. People then, if they don't know the history, this book been out since Nixon. They did Watergate on him because he wouldn't implement it. Every president that has gone through since Nixon would not implement it. They was going to do it the first time he was in office, Trump, but they couldn't get him. They couldn't do it because he had too many powerful people that was knocking it down. This time he don't have none of them. Now they was able to implement it, but the problem is, homeboy don't know he ain't on board with the plan. They got the plan, but he messing the plan up, which is messing everything up for them, and they don't know how to handle it now. So now they sitting around looking like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? He done messed the plan up. That ain't how it's supposed to be. So now he's done messed up so bad that even his MAGAs don't even know what he's doing. So when you got a crisis like this, where you got a leader that don't know what they're doing, imagine what everybody's just going around here doing willy-nilly. So they can't bully nobody no more because they can't bully themselves. Bully nobody because their stuff ain't together. But, bullying and all this stuff, we have to continue to fight. We have to continue to stand together and let them know we all together. There's no one. It's all of us. And we all have to live in this world together. You can't, it's I don't care how you do it. And now you're isolating us from everybody. That's a form of bullying. You're bullying everybody to a point that you're isolating the United States from everybody. Every country that had our back don't have our back anymore. That's just like having a family. You out here alone, you trying to survive on your own, and your family's not there for you. Those countries was our family. We work with them, they work with us. Now you isolating us from all of them. We're alone. And nobody's looking at that. They're looking at it, that this, but we are alone right now. We are alone. Now we at their mercy. China's getting stronger. Europe is getting stronger. Africa has got stronger. Mexico has got stronger. All these countries are getting stronger. We're getting weaker. Because we're so busy fighting against each other in our own country. We ain't even looking at the big picture that's going on around us.
Yeah.
Look at the different people that are fighting against themselves. Look at the farmers losing their farms. Look at the stores about to close up because eventually they're going to run out of produce and meats because of tariffs. Look at our race have to fight to survive. And now they got to do the same. And believe it or not, guess who they're going to come to help them survive? Us. We got to stand together to be able to help one another. So you keep that fight going, my sister and my queen, and I'm always call you a queen. All the ladies on here, I call y'all queens, and all the kings on here, you all fight and continue to fight and hold your head up high because it's going to get better than worse. We might see it as worse, but it's not. It's going to get better than worse. Because one thing we all have, those that believe, we have a God that stands on the throne and he conquers everything. He just giving us a wake-up call so we can know what to do next to get closer to him. And that's all I have to say for today.
All right. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you always, Fox, for hitting the panel. Man, salute to each and every one of y'all for joining me today for this. I appreciate that. Thanks for everybody that poured into me today. I hope y'all continue to have a blessed Saturday. I will be back later on for my third shift. None, sweet honey. No approach at all. Thank you, Noel. Thank you to Foxy for always dropping gems and things like that. Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. When life throws you lemons, remember to make lemonade every time. And stand for what is right. Always. Always. I tell y'all that all the time. Stand for what is right. Get the facts before you place judgment or anything else. Get the facts. Base everything off facts. We listen, but we don't judge. Start there too. Bullying, sweet honey. Thanks, everybody. Thank y'all so much. This was a much needed conversation today. Again, I like the dialogue today, and I will see you guys later on tonight, okay? Again, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Juanita, I see you. All right, catch you later, bro.